Yes, Chelsea fans, welcome along. How are you all doing? It's the Europa Conference League final. It's Chelsea versus Real Betis. How are you all doing? Martin is in early. How are you, Martin? Good to see you here. Appreciate it. Really do. Really appreciate you being in. How are you all? Hopefully you're good. Hopefully you're looking forward to this. We've been here before, haven't we? A European final. Last time, it was a little bit bigger than this one, wasn't it? But this is still just as important. This is the Europa Conference League final. We win this, we get a trophy, and we create history as being the first team to win every single European trophy there is in club football. And obviously the Club World Cup, everything else. We've literally the only team to have won it all. And people might say, well, you know, why are you saying that sort of thing? Well, let's just face it, at the end of the day, no one like Man City, you know, the Arsenals, Liverpools of this world are going to be this crap that they're going to go into that competition. So we have a chance. We've won the Champions League twice. We've won the Europa League twice. And now we've got a chance to win the Europa Conference League. We've already sealed qualification for the Champions League next season, which is great for us, finishing fourth. Plenty of rumours and speculation already with the transfer window opening up slightly before the Club World Cup. And let's just see what happens. But how are you all? Martin's in. Mezzy, how are you, mate? Terry, you're in as well. How are you doing? This is the live match coverage. This is ball by ball, actual live match commentary. It's not a watch along. None of that nonsense. It's proper commentary. I have to apologise. It's been a bit hectic today, my little boy. And this is the thing, Chelsea fans. You will remember, if you've been a member of my channel for a while, you will remember, lights come on, good, that Chelsea won the Champions League final in 2021. And it was May the 29th, 2021. And the reason why I say that is because 2 days later, well, the day after, my wife went into labour with my son, Sunday night at 6 p.m. He was born Monday the 31st of May, 4 o'clock in the morning. And so this Saturday coming is my little boy's 4th birthday. So we've just spent the weekend over in Chessington. I stayed at the Chessington Hotel. They've got 2 hotels on site now. You get park entry, blah, blah. It costs an absolute fortune. Let's just say that. So, yeah, it's... Anyway, hopefully the stream's good for you all. I'm getting warning messages about it. Jolly Paul, how are you, mate? Settings. Let's just see. Can I do a setup? I can't do the auto configuration one. Let's just have a... Let's get over it. Optimal settings for streaming on OBS. There we go. Best OBS settings for streaming. Right, let's have a look. Let's get on here now. I've got to try and sort this out because I keep getting this nonsense coming up. Bitrate 4000. Let's do that. And increase the order to 320. 320, apply that and do OK. Hopefully this is going to be better. It's going to be all right. And I'm not going to get these warning messages come up. Woodshed, how are you, mate? Good. Leon, how are you from Barbados? How are you doing, mate? Irie, exactly. Yeah, I got a good feeling this is not an easy game, people. I have to say, not an easy. I saw that, Madrid. I saw that video on social media where he meets a few Chelsea fans. The Chelsea fans singing his name and all that, singing his song. Anyway, this is a hard game. This is by no means. This is in fact what I might do this. Okay, timer to there. On my scoreboard, my fancy scoreboard, which is all good. My goal animations go in as well. Anyway, Chelsea's team, I'm going to get into it with you anyway. As soon as they come out. A couple of surprises, let's just say that. A couple of them are not so. But yeah, this is a good game for us tonight. It really is. Europa Conference League final. Who would have thought it? So we've managed to get it done. Champions League qualification accomplished. We had a little bit of stick about that, about Chelsea's the IPA, exactly. A bit of stick about Chelsea's celebrations about finishing fourth. And it's like, well, why wouldn't they? You know, as a collective, as a team, they've got themselves into the Champions League. And we've got a chance to win more European silverware. So, but yeah, the B sample for Mudryk, by the way, no news on that. Great sight. We see the Chelsea fans, London's first, London's finest, pride of London, the big blue flag. Our blood is blue. Great to see. Good atmosphere in the stadium. The Betis fans have got their own massive, great big banner they've got going on. Betis, I didn't realise Betis are an absolutely huge club in Spain. Got a brand new stadium coming, 75,000. They got 50,000 members, Real Betis. They're up there as like the fourth biggest in Spain. So, reset that clock. Anyway, how long are we to go? We're about 8 minutes away from kickoff. Atmosphere is building. People got alcohol inside the ground. Of course, this is being held over in Wrocław, over in Poland. The pre-match entertainment is kicking into play. There's drummers on the pitch at the minute, both ends, 2 rows of about 5. Our blood is blue, we would leave you never. A great big, huge yellow background and blue banner across the width of one of the ends from the Chelsea fans. Fantastic from the Chelsea fans again that produce these banners. Keep the blue flag flying high, unravelled, unfurled, I should say. The Conference League banner is in a big circle in the centre circle, spinning round. People have got it held high, spinning it around with Chelsea's they've got like 2 little triangular banners each side of the centre circle, and one of them says, keep the blue flag flying high, obviously. Betis have got a massive, great big banner in their end. As I'm looking at the TV screen on the left-hand side, full of Betis, Chelsea on the right-hand side. And the drummers have now moved to the front, opposite the dugouts. I can't play the sound, obviously. But yeah, pre-match routine, pre-match entertainment is kicking off. Hopefully this is not too loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I don't want to get you guys to be... let's just make sure that everything's set up, which is good. So it doesn't peak, and if I shout goal, none of you are going to get burst eardrums. Anyway, I appreciate every single one of you tuning in. Even if you're watching it on the TV and you pause your TV to listen to the commentary from me, from a Chelsea point of view. Massive, great big banners being unfurled on the pitch. Chelsea with Enzo Maresca, with Chelsea players there celebrating at different stages of the competition. Leon, how are you, mate? John, how are you? And Kunku on the bench. Yeah, because he's got an option. The big news, obviously, is Nicholas Jackson. I said it the other day when he got sent off. And I said that, that's him done to the Club World Cup. I completely forgot the Europa Conference League final. So, obviously, please don't turn it lower. Okay, I'll turn it back up a bit then. I won't do it too low. How about this? Is this better for you, Woodshadow? Hopefully it's all good. Sergio, how are you, mate? Not sure how many we got there. I'm not sure, but there's plenty. Let's just say that. The teams are better to be wearing their green tops and socks with white shorts. Chelsea with their blue shirts and shorts with white socks. But this is good. This will be a good final to watch. Arguably, it's the 2 better teams in the competition, meaning the final is going to give it some credibility, the final. A lot of people are, giving it, downplaying the importance of the competition, but it's a European final. At the end of the day, if we win a trophy, then look at North London. Well, one side of North London, let's just say that. And still waiting for theirs after 5 years. We've been shit for a couple of seasons. And, we could end up with another European trophy. To complete the set as the only team in history to have done so, won all 3 of the European competitions that there are to win. We've got 4 of them already, 2 Champions Leagues, 2 Europa Leagues. Could this be the 5th? But better teams in the Europa League final. Right, so the Conference League trophy is being brought out on pitch. Held aloft by a representative. Don't know who that is. It's a decent trophy. I'll give it. It's a bit old school, like the very old UEFA one in the 80s. Similar to that. But that's what teams are playing for. Let's hope no one comes out and does the old touching it before they kick a ball, because that's supposed to be bad luck, isn't it? There's plenty of Chelsea fans there, I have to say. So, yeah, big call. Jorgensen's in goal for the final. Badiashile comes in for the final, along with Trevor Chalobah, Malo Gusto, Nicholas Jackson. But Betis have got 3 players we all were aware of. Isco, obviously, you've got Anthony, and you've also got Fornals, ex-West Ham. But we'll go through it anyway. We'll go through the team. So teams are coming out on pitch. Pedro Neto's going to have a big game today. I've got a feeling. Moises Caicedo is his blonde hair, and he's got his mask on. Neto, we've got so much quality we have, and we've got quality on the bench as well. Let's just say it right now. I don't want to be negative. If we don't win this game, we don't win this competition, then God help us. Leon, Nick will be at his best tonight. He's naughty boy at Newcastle. He was, wasn't he? Leon, he was a naughty boy. Yeah, Tuchel shut Anthony down. Anthony just keep falling over like he does all the time. He's in the Premier League. Isco's the danger. If we can get Caicedo on Isco, shut him down and shut him up, we'll be good. One of the ball boys standing in front, or ball boys, one of the mascots standing in front of Cole Palmer, going down the line, got to Cole Palmer, and the ball boy's doing this. Or the ball boy, the mascot's doing this in front of him. Palmer was looking elsewhere. Anyway, running down the line, 2 teams lined up on pitch. Yeah, Isco, we're familiar with. The goalkeeper, ex-West Ham keeper. Or is it Liverpool or West Ham? I think it might be Liverpool's ex-goalkeeper. But I'm going to run through the 2 teams as it stands in just a second. Todd Bowley and Begdal and what's his name? Herdad Egbali, whatever his name is, they are there. Giuseppe, are you, mate? They're there one side of the UEFA president, and on the other side is the Betis. So here we go. Everything's calming down. People are leaving the pitch as the 2 teams are having their pictures taken. So Real Betis, Adrian in goal. 4-3-3 formation. Rodriguez, Nathan Bartra, the ex-Barcelona centre-back. Johnny, Isco and Fornals in the midfield 3. Up front is Abdi, Bakambu, Anthony. Now, I'm not going to remember all their names, so forgive me for that. Sabali was the defender. So I'll just be talking as if I'm talking about their defence coming forward. If I can recognise the players, then I will. Chelsea's team, just to reconfirm. So Betis will start on a 4-3-3. Chelsea, as we know, is 4-2-3-1. Enzo Fernandez, the captain. Isco, the captain of Betis. So 4 players that we're well aware of. Daffy, how are you, mate? Anyway. So, just waiting for the 2 captains to come together. Isco's already standing there waiting. Enzo's keeping him waiting. Now Enzo's there. Swapping of the, whatever they call them these days. Referee's giving them some instruction. Chelsea get the call or the coin, heads or tails. Betis won the toss. They're going to stay as they are. We're going to have kick-off. So as we are, Chelsea kicking away from the Chelsea fans. So Chelsea's team, Jorgensen's in goal. Cucurella, Badiashile, Chalobah and Gusto is the back 4. Midfield 2, Enzo, Caicedo. 3 in behind the striker, Madueke, Palmer, Neto. Nicholas Jackson was stored up front. Chelsea's bench is strong. Sanchez, Bergstrom, Tosin, Colwill, Nkunku, Sancho, Dewsbury Hall, James, George, Achimpong, Guiu, and Mugu. Plenty of options for Chelsea. Right through. Goalkeeper, defence, midfield, attack. We've got plenty of options to bring on from the bench. So, Chelsea players in a huddle. Good to see that Jorgensen gets the starting goal for the final. Betis doing the same thing now. The referee's got an orange shirt with black shorts, black socks. And on his back, his lower back, there's "Be a Referee" slogan on his back. Talk about advertising. My word, who advertised on a referee? Anyway, Bartra, the ex-Barcelona defender, is Andy. Space VR, how are you, mate? Yeah, Adrian in goal. Who did he used to play for? I'm trying to remember who he used to play for. But anyway. So, teams line astern. If you're watching it on TV, Chelsea kicking from right to left and we get the game underway. Start me clock, it would help. Back to Jorgensen and he launched it. Palmer kicked off. Up to Jackson. He doesn't win the first header. Betis pick up second ball and they're playing straight over the top. And Gusto and Chalaba's got to get there and they do. Chalaba comes across. He's been caught late by the winger. Is it Johnny the winger? Or Ez Abdi the winger. So basically the ball went over the top and they literally got hold of the ball in midfield. Won the second ball, went over the top. Ball over the fullback position. Gusto's trying to get there. Chalaba comes across and slides across the two of them. And the forward leaves his leg in. And Chalaba takes one to his face. But he's all right. So Betis throwing deep inside of our half. And they managed to muck it up. And Chelsea get the ball away. And Neto with Jackson, they don't. I thought he kept it in. We don't. Betis throw halfway inside of our half. Left-hand side, our right-hand side. Real Betis with a throw. They're taking it backwards inside their own half. To Bartra, I think that is. Back to, alongside it, I think it's Pablo Fornals. I'm not sure. Anyway. Betis with the ball in their right back position. They go back to the centre back. Chelsea pressing high with Jackson. He's going after him. Gone back to the goalkeeper. On his 6-yard box, Jackson. Well done, Jackson. He can only play it to Neto. But the referee's given a free kick against Jackson on Adrian. He closed him down. Adrian panicked. And he's managed to get... he's got himself a free kick. Because the follow-through from Jackson... Jackson just barged him. And he fell over. Richard, how are you, mate? Anyway, taken by Betis. Taken quickly to their back defensive line. Back to the goalkeeper. Edge of his 6-yard box. Things go right and he's brought it to the left-hand side. He drills it out to the left-back position. Neto busts the gut to get out there. So Neto starts on the right, Madueke on the left. So trying to play through. Gusto's managed to win the ball high. They've won it back, though. Going back to the defensive line. Back to the goalkeeper's 6-yard box. Been done by Palmer. Across to Bartra. Jackson's there to win it off of him. Jackson's won the throw off Bartra. Well done, Jackson. Pressing. He's come all the way across 30-yard run and won the throw-in. We got the throw-in about 10 yards. Well, level with the edge of the penalty box, left-hand side. Left wing for Chelsea. Cucurella back to Enzo. Enzo Badiashile. Or Badiashile, whatever you want to call him. Chalaba, bottom of the centre circle, collects it. Goes one square inside of our half to Badiashile. Plays a good 30-yard ball to Enzo, but he's been ball taken off his foot by Betis. They play the ball forward. But the centre forward was offside. He had to let it go all the way through to Jorgensen. He plays it straight to Badiashile. Halfway inside of our half, left-hand side of centre. And he goes square now to Chalaba. Being pressed, has to go back to the keeper. Jorgensen. Feints to go back to Chalaba. Puts the ball by the penalty spot. Betis not pressing, just pushed up but not pressing him with the ball at his feet. He's literally walking with it up to the edge of the box. And now he plays it left-hand side to Badiashile. Into feet of it of Malo Gusto. Bad touch from him. He got away with it. Back to Jorgensen. Plays a little dink ball out wide to Chalaba. Chests it down away from Bakambu. And plays it, trying to play it forward. But Betis close him down. But the referee's given a free kick for the challenge on Chalaba. Anyway. Chelsea free kick. Yeah, it was a late challenge on Chalaba, to be fair. Taken back all the way to Jorgensen. Penalty spot. 5 yards to his left is Badiashile. Edge of the penalty box, and he goes square out to the wide right position to Chalaba, who's filling that position at the moment. Gusto's inside. Chalaba, Badiashile, and Cucurella sort of free centre-backs when we got the ball at our feet. Gusto's inside with Casido, which allows Enzo to go forward. Dink ball play to the left-hand side to Madueke. He wins the header inside of our half back to Enzo Fernandez. Cucurella back to Badiashile, into Casido's feet. Flicks it beyond the centre forward to Chalaba and wide right to Pedro Neto on the halfway line. He feints to go forward, fighting up by Betis. Cole Palmer collects it. Says, give him the ball, gets his foot on it. Holds it up and goes back to Chalobah. Back to Badiashile. It's been shut down. He plays it inside to Enzo, to Casido. Forward to Jackson. Flicks it wide, looking for a little back healer into Palmer, and Betis break down the left-hand side. In behind Malo Gusto. Casido comes across. Betis. Cross comes in, deflected. Headed up in the air and over the bar by Anthony. But Chelsea, Jackson with a stupid flick. We played a little ball, little 5-yard balls. And we played a ball into the feet of Jackson, 30 yards between Betis' midfield. And rather than just try onto it, Palmer was behind him. He tried to do one of his little back heel flicks and just got it all mixed up, and Betis broke on us. Stupid. Anyway, so Jorgensen with the ball at his feet. Plays it to his right-hand side to Chalobah. He has to move out wide to go and pick it up, and he does. He plays like that to Pedro Neto. He's trying to hold the ball up, repeat what I was asked. Now Cole Palmer's taking the ball on up the line. Palmer driving forward, but on the byline, literally out wide. He cuts back on his left foot, back out to his right foot. Palmer going beyond defenders, shoots. Near post, Adrian had it covered. They were scared of him, Betis. They all backed off. They all panicked when he had the ball at his feet. Chelsea win it high from Betis. We've done really well. Oh, he's given a free kick. No way. Casido, Enzo crowded out the midfield from Betis, won the ball high. Referees claimed it was a free kick and it wasn't. Betis took the goal kick short and quick, but Casido won the ball. He got his foot on the ball first. And then he went through the defender's legs after, but he won the ball first. It was never a free kick. Anyway, Betis have taken it quickly and they're driving forward, playing the ball wide left here. They're keeping wide, the wingers. Got hold of the ball on the overlap, left-hand side, by the byline. Cross comes in, fumbled by the near post by Jorgensen, but he collects it and rolls it straight out to Enzo Fernandez. Chelsea on busy on their bike. Enzo up to halfway, left channel. He's got Nicholas Jackson, collects it on the byline. Driving forward, halfway inside their half. Jackson holds it up. Back to Enzo, 25 yards from goal. Left-hand side of centre. Back out to Madueke. First chance for Madueke to run. And he goes byline. Can he get there? He does. He gets the cross in. It's blocked. Bartra is just clearing the ball, and Jackson goes across Bartra. Bartra falls over, gives away a free kick. What a Madueke, took him on early. It was good, but Enzo Maresca's up already. He's up already on the halfway line, giving instruction to Enzo Fernandez. Anyway, Betis taking the goal kick short and quick, outside the penalty box, right-hand side here, level the edge of it. Playing a long ball forward, and it flicks off the top of Badiashile's head. Chalobah's on the cover, and he heads it back to Jorgensen, who comes out to his left-hand side of his penalty box and collects it. And now the ball in his hand saunters back across towards the penalty spot. Betis pushed up but not pressing us at the moment. But Chelsea got in twice already against Betis so far. Jorgensen drops the ball to his feet, gets it out of his feet and launches it right-footed out to his left-hand side and plays a good ball to Madueke. Collects it 10 yards inside of our half, but he's been pressed and back to Cucurella. Badiashile's given the ball away, as he does, to Betis straight away, but then we've actually managed to win it with Enzo and Nicholas Jackson, but Badiashile gives it away again. Anyway, Palmer plays it wide right to Pedro Neto. Neto driving forward halfway inside the half, comes inside, beats two of them, beats three of them, has been taken out. Referee claims it's been a dive. It's never a dive. Betis drive forward now, left-hand side, high ball to the centre forward, who's going to run to the left channel, but tracking back is Malo Gusto, wins it off of him. Chelsea appealing. Referee says nothing. Anyway, not having it. So, Chelsea with possession. Casido being pressed by centre forward from Betis, Makambu, who's fouled him. Chelsea free kick, top of the centre circle, inside of our half here. Bottom of it, sorry. But good start from us at the minute. Anyway, but Neto, he went over. Anyway, Betis come forward. Isco plays ball to the left-hand side here. Betis shoot and Betis score. I'm looking at a replay. Of what's happening. And Real Betis have scored against Chelsea. The replay's cut back to Real Betis' possession. They've got the ball. They've taken the free kick, obviously, from the... Well, I thought it was a free kick to us. They've got hold of the ball and they've driven to the edge of our penalty box, and Anthony's right-hand side of the D outside the penalty box, and he plays the ball left-footed to Ad, whatever his name is, the guy on the left-hand side, who's really been... Let's have a look here. Malo Gusto gives the ball away straight to the midfielder, who gives it to Isco. Isco's on the edge of the penalty box, and he plays it. It looks like he's going to shoot, but he plays it out to his left-hand side. And the winger on the left-hand side takes it and drills it left-footed to the bottom right corner. Goalkeeper's got no chance, but Malo Gusto giving the ball away, middle of midfield from our free kick. And just like that, we've been hit on the counter and we're a goal down. Ezal Zuli has scored, and it's 1-0 Betis from a Malo Gusto mistake. So we had a free kick, literally, bottom of the centre circle inside of our half. It's gone to Gusto. He's tried to play a 10-yard ball square, gave it straight to the midfielder, who's knocked it forward to Isco. Isco's on the edge of our box, plays it out to the wide left position, and the winger takes one touch and drills it bottom corner, and we find ourselves 1-0 down against the complete run of play. With that, from the kickoff, we've literally launched it over the top of their defenders, straight through to the goalkeeper. So Chelsea pushed up with Palmer and Jackson. Goalkeeper's playing out to the left-hand side of the defenders. Long ball forward. Chalobah tries to knock it down. The Betis forward has gambled on it. We've had to just Malo Gusto had to launch it up in the air. Casido goes up with Isco to win it. Casido and Enzo trying to win it themselves. Enzo goes down. Referee actually gives a free kick now. Casido puts one on Isco, by the way, which gives him a shove. Referee's having a word with him anyway. So Malo Gusto gives it away halfway inside of our own half. And with that, they turn, drive forward, Isco to Ezazuli, wherever his name is, and he puts it bottom corner from just inside the penalty box, left-hand corner of it. So Chelsea free kicks already in the opening 11 minutes. Badiashil's given the ball away, and so is Gusto. From our free kick, we give it to Chalobah. He's got no option. He has to go back to Jorgensen. So Badiashil picks it up 5 yards outside of his own penalty box, dead centre, and plays it left-hand side to Chalobah. Palmer says, give him the ball wide right. He collects it. Has to go back to Chalobah, back to Badiashil. Badiashil going to play a simple ball to Cucurella. Enzo comes out to his left-hand side. Ignored. She's been covered off. So Gusto's dropped on the right side, collects it, gives it to Cole Palmer, who's trying to turn the midfielder, and he does. Palmer over halfway, and he's away. Raise it wide right to Pedro Neto. Ball up the line to Gusto. Confusion. Ball played ahead of Gusto. Out of play for a Real Betis goal kick. Hi, Jane. How are you doing? Gusto mistake. Gave the ball away halfway inside of our half, and then they broke on us and scored bottom corner. Manuel Pellegrini, the Betis manager, the Betis fans in full voice, you can imagine. Chelsea just needs to get their passing right. Anyway, they take the goal kick short. Adrian then lumps it out to the left-hand side, and Malo Gusto heads it down to nobody. Casido can't get there, and Betis are breaking again. Left-hand side, same bloke who scored. Gusto puts one on him. Referee's hand play on. Isco collects it just outside the penalty box. Played it wide left corner of our box. Cross comes in back post. He deflects it. He actually deflects it straight into the arms of Jorgensen near post. But Betis are dangerous on the counter. They're playing counter-attacking football today. Anyway, we roll it out right-hand side to Trevor Chalobah, edge of the penalty box. Plays little ball inside to Moises Casido. He's able to come forward and play a ball to... He's given the ball away. They've won it in midfield again, just inside of our half. Betis. Stupid passing from us, giving the ball away. Betis breaking forward. They've little 1-2. So they're on a shot from distance. Good save, Jorgensen. My word. They pick up the ball. Bartra it was, who stepped into midfield and won the ball. Plays it into Makambu. Gives it back to Bartra, who carried on his run. And he went for it from 30 yards, top corner. Jorgensen comes across. Big hand, gets the ball away. And it's a Betis corner. Chelsea creating their own problems. Their own problems. Badiashil, Gusto for the goal, and now Moises Casido. Corner taken short. Given back to the corner taker. Dinks it back to the back post. On the volley, they volley it over the bar. High and over the bar. Chelsea, they're dangerous, Betis. They're a good side. They're dangerous on the counter-attack. And Isco's the man that opened the door for the goal. But anyway, Chelsea just need to just play their passes. Enzo's up, jacket's off. Enzo's up, screaming his head off on the sideline. Chelsea need a reaction here. Badiashil, outside the penalty box, just on the edge of it. Square to Chalobah, plays the ball to the feet of Cole Palmer, who's dropped into the space that Pedro Neto has left. Palmer's had to hold the ball up and go back to Badiashil. Palmer makes a run inside. Badiashil plays it to Casido. turns, plays a good ball into the feet of Nicholas Jackson, who drops off the forward line. He's got Enzo to his left, but wide left is Madueke, edge of the penalty box. Madueke on his right foot, comes across, tries to get to find a Chelsea player. He can't. Betis get the ball away, only as far as Casido. His shot is blocked. Comes to Isco. Badiashil's up against him, fouls him. Referee's going to give a free kick, and he does now, and he's given a handball. But unlucky. But Chelsea were, thanks for the membership, Lewis. How are you, mate? Good to see you in. Badiashil won the ball against Isco. They're giving a handball. So the ball hits him straight in the midriff. He won the free kick. He's on the floor. They whack the ball at him. It hits him here, and they're giving a free kick. Anyway, inverted fullbacks has been the problem for our goal, to be fair. Anyway, they've taken their free kick back to the edge of their penalty box, and Bartra, the centre-back, is driving forward every time he gets the ball, and without it. Anyway, Betis, little ball inside, playing little 10-yard balls. Isco, halfway line, got to just stop Isco. We stop Betis. Chelsea doing well to press him and force him back to the centre-back. He has to go back to his goalkeeper, penalty spot. Plays it wide right. Outside his own penalty box to the right back. Little 1-2, give and goes. Chelsea chasing shadows at the minute. They got a man over, but he's overplayed it. Badiashil gives it to Casido. Plays it left-hand side to Madueke. Casido now. He's got Enzo to his right. Collects it. Under pressure now, Enzo. Casido steps in and flicks the ball out to Madueke. Madueke's not going to get that ball. Stupid possession. Chelsea getting the ball away pointlessly. Madueke wins back possession and gives it away. Then Isco collects the ball on the halfway line, right on the right wing here, and plays a little dink ball inside to Bartra, the centre-back, who plays it wide left. And Betis got men over. Just inside of our half here, Betis with the ball at their feet. They collect the ball on the centre circle. Chelsea back in their shape. Betis having to go backwards to the centre-back. Just inside their own half here. Right inside the centre's Bartra. Gives it to Isco on halfway line. Right back position, Isco. Collects it, little ball into the centre-back. Centre forward, sorry, little 1-2, collects it again, Isco. He's the orchestrator. They've got a runner in behind, but Cucurella's won the ball off him. Madueke, deep inside of half, plays it into Jackson, turns Bartra, he's gone down, and the referee gives the free kick. Bartra, you fouled him, you know he did, he's doing this, and said he didn't. But no, he didn't. Anyway, Jackson won the free kick just inside of our own half here. Good turn, got his body shape right. Chelsea take the free kick quickly across the back defensive line. It's gone out to Pedro Neto, Malo Gusto, Badiashile, bottom of the centre circle, inside of our half with the ball at his feet. He's got Chalobah to his right inside the centre, gives it to him. Now Palmer's out on that right back position. Palmer, ball looking for Jackson's run, and Jackson's in the channel. He's got it. Edge of the penalty box, right hand side. Holds it up, plays it back to Malo Gusto. Gusto, little dink ball to Neto. Tries to play it back to Palmer, overplays it. Palmer has to adjust his position to collect the ball, and he does. Comes square to Cucurella. We're halfway inside there, half having to go backwards with possession. Palmer's got it again. Level of the centre circle. Top of it. Plays it wide right to Pedro Neto. Run at him. Neto on his left foot. Back inside to Palmer. Back outside to Neto. Jackson, Enzo, and Madueke's in the box. Neto plays it back out to Palmer. Palmer holds the ball up by the byline. Left-footed. Comes inside the penalty box. They're trying to not tackle him. Pedro Neto's won off the defender. Well done. Gets the byline by the corner flag. Hunted down by Isco. Holds him up. Back to Malo Gusto. Good sustained pressure from Chelsea. We're halfway inside their half now. Casido. Little flick ball wide to Pedro Neto. Keeps it in play. And he does. Neto. Looking for an out ball. Hasn't got one. Back to Casido. To Badiashil. Plays a long ball wide left here. Looking for Madueke. Brings it down. Level the edge of the penalty box. 5 yards outside of it. Left hand side. Back to Cucurella. Everyone's back for Betis behind the ball. We go back towards the centre circle. Chalobah now from Badiashil. Wide right is Gusto. Outside of him is Neto. Halfway inside their half we are. Not really going anywhere. Palmer's trying to make a run, but they're pushing up high, Betis. And now Chalobah trying to switch the play. Gives it straight to the right back from Betis. They're trying to break on us. Casido stepped in. Badiashil comes across against Anthony and does, and has to go back to Jorgensen. Again, stopping passing from Chelsea. He's opening the door for Betis. Anyway, Chelsea with the ball with Moises Casido. Just outside of our penalty box. Plays a long ball, looking for Jackson's run against the centre-back. Centre-back heads it up in the air, supported by Isco. And then Bartra just hoofs it from outside of his box. Badiashil's underneath it and heads it into Casido. Gets it from Enzo Fernandez. Good. Well played, Chelsea. Playing forward. Cole Palmer, wide right is Pedro Neto. Level edge of the penalty box. On his left foot. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Headed away by the fullback. Madueke's going to collect it. Bring it down. He's got to play up his arse. He moves back out. Anthony's there with Cucurella. Back to Casido. Casido. Top of the centre circle inside the half. Chalobah. Back to Neto. Palmer's there with him. Neto ignores him. Then gives it to Palmer, who turns. Edge of the penalty box, Palmer, but he's crowded out of it by Isco. Isco's busy in this game. Isco's everywhere. And he's now playing the ball on the right-hand side to Anthony, driving forward. Badisil comes across and can't get there, but does at least hold him up. Betis play it into centre forward, who holds the ball up, gives it back to Anthony, halfway inside of our half. And well done. They go back to the halfway line to Isco. Into the bloke, the winger who's actually playing middle of midfield now. And he plays the ball forward, and Betis come forward again, left-hand side. But Gusto doesn't win the challenge. The winger comes inside, lays it off to Isco, shoots over the bar. It's Bartra, the centre-back, steps forward. He's there again, Bartra. They play it back to him at edge of the penalty box, and Chelsea defender comes out and deflects the shot over the bar. Betis are opening us up at the back. We're creating so many problems for us. We're wide open. Badiashile is a problem, and Chalobah, but Casino sold himself. It was Badiashile got the block on. Big chance for Betis to go 2 up. Honestly, they're just waiting for the counter. We're pushing too many players forward. We're not doing nothing with it. Anyway, corner from the man that's been the main man at the minute, Isco. Stop Isco, we stop them. Anyway, Isco with the corner. Headed away near post by Badiashile. Betis collect it inside of our half, right-hand side. Isco, little give and go with the fullback. Madueke puts one on him. Referee gives the free kick to Chelsea. It is a free kick. The right back and a little 1-2 was in, but Madueke come across, shoulder charge, and the player handballed it as he went down. The referee's given a handball. Anyway, Pellegrini's up. Chelsea do better than this. Jorgensen plays it out straight away to Chalobah. He's halfway inside of our half and plays it to the byline. To Pedro Neto, back. Badiashile, edge of our penalty box to Cucurella. Cucurella looking for an out ball into midfield, hasn't got one. Badiashile has to go back to Chalobah. Badiashile back to Chalobah, back to the goalkeeper. There's no option. They're crowding us out in midfield at the minute. Jorgensen collects it. Badiashile, edge of our penalty box. Into the feet of Malo Gusto, who's tucked inside. Gusto goes wide right. Trevor Chalobah, halfway inside of our half, walking the ball at his feet. Back to the goalkeeper. Chelsea midfield is staying high, apart from Casido and Gusto. Anyway, Cucurella's got the ball now. 30 yards from goal. Let's go back to the edge of our box to Badiashile. Gusto collects it, plays a long ball forward, looking for Cole Palmer. You're not going to get there, and Betis head the ball away to the winger. To Johnny, who's just turned 2 Chelsea players with a great turn in the middle of midfield on the halfway line. There's a 1-2 give and go, and Malo Gusto's now caught the bloke who scored the goal right out on the byline. He's gone down. Referee says it's a foul. Cole Palmer's saying to referee there's no foul whatsoever. Didn't touch him. Didn't actually touch him at all. Didn't touch him at all. Anyway, fell for it, the referee. Free kick, 10 yards inside of our half, right out on the left-hand side. Isco's running the show at the minute. Got to shut him down and just take him out of the game. Anyway, Bartra plays it to the right-hand side here. Playing across the defensive line into Anthony. Isco again, collects it. There's Johnny that time, back to Anthony. Halfway inside of our half. Enzo's pressing. Forced them backwards well on Enzo. Jackson's gone after Bartra and he goes back to the goalkeeper. Adrian plays it to the left side centre-back outside the penalty box. Little dink ball up the line to the goal scorer. He heads it down to nobody. And Pedro Neto wins it, gives it to Casido. He turns the Betis player. He's trying to. He's been crowded out of it. The referee's given a free kick. Well done, Casido. Did well there. Anyway. Free kick. Chalobah takes it. Squared to Badiashile. Halfway inside of our half here. Betis now go to presses. Goes across to Chalobah. He's going to go right wing and go to Pedro Neto, who's just inside of our half here with the ball. Gives it to Malo Gusto. He goes back to Badiashile. To Chalobah, sorry. Now Badiashile. He's just outside of our penalty box now. Cucurella, Betis push up. Madueke collects it wide right. Has to drop back in to keep hold of possession of the football and go across to Badisil, edge of our penalty box. We're not going nowhere. Now they play a ball inside to Malo Gusto. He's been fouled by Isco. Centre circle, bottom of it. Referee gives free kick. He tries to take it quickly. Betis nearly win it again. Anyway, we pick up loose ball. Enzo Fernandez, Badisil, Gusto. Ball, giving it away to Casido. He's giving the ball away. Gusto again. Betis break forward again. They've got numbers on the left-hand side here. Isco, edge of the penalty box. Got someone outside of him there. Betis come forward with a cross. Half clear by Chalobah, and then no one's there to shut it down, and Cucurella gets the ball back. But Gusto's given the ball away. Good ball from Cucurella. Nicholas Jackson against the centre-backs. He's done well against one. He can't do well against the other one. And Adrian then keeps the ball in play. But unlucky Jackson. Good ball from Cucurella. But Malo Gusto coming inside as the inverted wing-back has given the ball away 3 times. Given the ball away. Enzo, tell him to stop doing it. Tell him to stay in his position. It's not happening. Betis are picking us off easy. So Betis play the ball from the right back position to high. Cucurella gets in front of the winger, wins it. And Badisil's collect the ball on the halfway line for some reason. Don't know why he's there. Anyway, they play the ball forward up the line and Chelsea got themselves a throw-in just inside Betis' half on the left-hand side. Cucurella to take it. Gusto, honestly. What is he doing? Anyway, throw is taken quickly. Enzo Fernandez collects it and gives it to Chalobah. Plays a little ball forward into Cole Palmer, being shut down, but he's managed to nick it away from the defender. Gusto go back to Chalobah, to Badisil, to Cucurella. Badisil, bottom of the centre circle inside of our half here. Chalobah, wide right, Neto. You got some space, run into it. Take him on, up the line, Neto. He comes inside. It goes nowhere. It goes back to the centre-back. Moises Casido trying to play a ball inside to Enzo. Just about does. Flicks it over the top of the defender. Madueke collects it. But the ball was bouncing too high, so the defender had a chance to get the ball under control. Chelsea managed to win a throw-in off of Anthony, halfway inside Betis' half on the left-hand side. Whatever we're doing at the minute, it's not working. Cucurella takes it to Madueke. Flicks it beyond the challenge of Isco to Badisil halfway line. He goes one more, centre circle, to Chalobah. Inside Casido, top of the centre circle, bit of space. Plays the ball wide left here to Madueke. He's got space. Jackson, Enzo, Palmer and Neto in the box. Madueke goes on the outside. The overlap. Has to hold it up rather than cross it. Holds it up and has to go back to Cucurella. Outside the penalty box. Cucurella goes back even further to Badisil. To Chalobah, top of the centre circle, inside their half. Boxed in at the minute. Enzo, back to Chalobah. Badisil. Looking for an out ball. Hasn't got one. Cucurella tries to find Jackson. He doesn't. The ball deflects away. Enzo can't get there, and Adrian comes out and just blasts it into Chelsea's half. This is ridiculous from us, I have to say. Anyway, we've got the ball again. Our centre-back's got the ball again, playing little 10-yard balls to each other. And now it's the halfway line with Pedro Neto right. Take him on. No, goes back to Badisil. Bottom of the centre circle inside of our half. Steps forward. Betis defending their own half here. Little dink ball inside to Malo Gusto. We've got players up their arses. That's why we're giving the ball away. And it has to go back. So Chalobah, Badisil, deep inside of our half with the ball. Betis pushed up to the top of the centre circle. Back to Chalobah. He's doing this. Give me an option. I haven't got one. Because every time we play it forward, Betis are playing their high defensive line, 10 yards inside their own half here. So they're squeezing it, which is why there's no space. Badisil plays the ball inside to Enzo Fernandez. Broke the lines and Enzo's through. Enzo, wide left, Madueke, up against fullback. Cross comes in first time. Jackson can't get there. Betis sort of stubbed the ball away and Chelsea do well to win it. And it's actually a free kick, a throw-in, sorry. A throw-in, level the edge of the penalty box on the right-hand side. Anthony went down. It wasn't a free kick. It was a throw-in. Cucurella put one on him, won it. Anyway, throw-in to Betis. Something needs to change it. Obviously. Anyway, they take it short to Bartrey, launches it up towards halfway. Chelsea win the free kick. The centre forward went charged into Casido, won the free kick, took it quickly. Chalobah to Malagusto. Back to Chalobah, bottom of the centre circle to Badiashile, left-hand side here. Cucurella's outside, gives it to him. Ball up the line for Cucurella to nobody. Betis pick us off and win it again. Ball into the feet of Isco. Centre circle, wide left to the goal scorer. Chelsea under pressure yet again. Driving into our box, left-hand side towards the byline. Cross comes in deflected from Malagusto away for a throw-in to Betis, a corner side to Betis. I can see Reece James coming on at half-time here for Gusto. Chelsea just give the ball away. Betis just sit in their shape. Just they win the ball back, look for Isco in space, and he starts to create. Anyway, deflected away for a Betis corner from our right-hand side, their left-hand side. Isco, the orchestrator, is about to take it. The guy's having a great game. Anyway, he takes it to the edge of the penalty box. Fornals gives it back to him. Isco feints against Jackson, pulls it back edge of the box. Cross sort of half shot comes in and Chelsea managed to get it away. And then Jackson tried to find Madueke. Madueke keeps on it. Well done, halfway line. Madueke, he's got Gusto on his outside. He's got Neto to the left-hand, to the right-hand side, sorry. Plays it to Neto. He has to drop off halfway inside there after to collect it. Now he goes forward. Edge of the penalty box to Cole Palmer. Left-footed. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Held away by Betis. They're going to win second ball and launch it up towards halfway. Badiashile brings it down. Great first touch. Finds Cucurella. Chelsea trying to play a dink ball from the right-hand side over to the back post, left-hand side. 3 players in that position, but the centre-back had it easy. Anyway, Moises Caicedo, halfway line, right-hand side of it, inside the centre circle. Has to go 10 yards to his left to Badiashile, goes 10 yards to his right to Chalobah. Wide right is Pedro Neto now, running. Neto collects it, step over once, twice, goes on his outside. Cross comes in towards the back post to nobody, but finds its way to Noni Madueke. Collects it 5 yards from the byline. Feints to go one way. Defender read it. Put it away for a corner. Madueke fainted. The bloke didn't even move. Just took it off his feet. Corner to Chelsea this time. Madueke's got to go to the right-hand side, and he Neto on the left. But Madueke, the defender just won it off him. Knew where he was going. Flipped the ball off him. Anyway, 3 corners taken quickly back to Cole Palmer. Edge of the penalty box, right-hand side. He's got to play it left-hand side, sorry. He's got to play it with his left foot back to Malagusto. And then Gusto gets shut down. But Palmer tries to win back possession. But Isco's there. Everywhere, Isco. He's right, he's left, he's everywhere at the moment. And he's just won the ball off Cole Palmer. Flicked it off for Palmer. It's gone out for a Real Betis goal kick. They're showing the goal. Malagusto gives the ball away. And he knows it. Finished bottom corner. Made us pay. Anyway. Right. So, Betis have got the ball from their goal kick. And well done, Cole Palmer. He's shut him down. He's gone out to the centre-back. He's gone right out to the left-hand side. And Palmer's on his bike. He's shut him down. He's gone out for a Chelsea throw-in right by the corner flag. Well done, Cole Palmer. So, Malagusto to take the throw-in. He's gone backwards to Chalobah. He goes back to the halfway line, over it, inside of our half to Badiashile. Cucurella to the left-hand side to Madueke. He tries to spin and play a ball up the line. He's a spin and kicked fresh air. And the ball's going out of play for a throw-in. I'm hoping that Betis get knackered second half. That's what I'm hoping. Isco tires and becomes less effective because at the moment he's run the show. Anyway, throw-in for Real Betis. 15 yards inside their own half. Up the line, flicked on by Anthony. Trying to hold the ball up. Chelsea win back and find Nicholas Jackson, who holds up against their defenders. Tries to find Enzo Fernandez. He's managed to win a free kick, Enzo Fernandez. He's called it off the referee. Jackson was fouled. Enzo's screaming for it. Referee's bought it. Said, yeah, we'll take that. Free kick to Chelsea. Taken quickly to Moises Caicedo. Top of the centre circle, inside their half. He's under pressure. Goes back to Badiashile. He goes back to Chalobah, halfway line. Right inside Malagusto. Inside is Caicedo. Collects it. Palmer's on the overlap. Ball over the top to Cole Palmer. Can't get there. Keeper come out, but the defender took it off of him. Chelsea still pressing them as Betis try and clear the ball. And then Betis manage to flick it forward. And they're in down the right-hand side here. Left-hand side, but the keeper's come across. All right, there, left. Isco was there again, ball over the top, but Jorgensen read it. They gave up the chase, and he gives it straight to Badiashile, to Malagusto in the inside position. Enzo Fernandez collects it. Gives it to Cucurella. Has stopped his run forward, Cucurella. Halfway inside of our own half here. Chelsea with the ball at their feet. Badiashile. Chalobah. Looking for an option. He's only got Malo Gusto. So Chelsea defence is too deep. We're trying to find that defence splitting pass as always. The 30-yard ball. Badiashile. Jackson's in a little bit of space if he can find him. He can't. He's got to go to Chalobah. Palmer moves wide right to collect the ball on half when he does. He's got Neto beyond him. Palmer's not got an option. And Palmer just nonchalantly plays it back to Chalobah because he knows he's disappointed. Anyway, we've managed to work it with Casido. Ball over top. It's Malo Gusto making a run in the channel. Gusto with the defender. Holds the ball up. Gusto plays it back to Neto. Neto, edge of the penalty box. Shoots over the bar. He come in from the right-hand side. He was about 10 yards from the byline. He'd come back on his left foot, set himself and shot high over the bar. But well done. Gusto with a run. Ball over the top. Anyway, there's goals in this for us. We've got to play forward and quickly. Get the ball forward into feet. Betis know we're trying to find 30-yard balls from defence. Defence splitting passes from defence. And they know they worked it out. And we're struggling for it. Which is why Chalobah and Badiashile have touched the ball the most out of anyone on the pitch. Anyway, Betis goal kick. And Adrian's taken it from the left side. Moved it over to the right side. To waste a bit of time here. 10 minutes to half time. Adrian launches one to the right hand side of centre. Betis centre forward wins it, heads it down. They find Isco. Isco collects it, drop deep, flicks it beyond Pedro Neto to the fullback on the left hand side. He holds the ball up because Casido's there, and then Isco collects it. Casido tries to take it off of him. Isco holds it up. Casido's put one on him. Because a little bit of afters there. Anyway, Betty's gone back to come forward. Bartra on the right-hand side. Plays it wide right to the fullback. Halfway inside of our half here. Madueke shows him inside and leaves him. So he goes inside. Back to Fornals. Back to the centre-back. Anthony now. Driven backwards by Cucurella. Well done. Now it's gone back to Bartra. Deep inside his own half here. Collecting the ball. Jackson's after him. He goes back to the goalkeeper. Enzo Maresca's out. Talking to his players. They play it out to left back, left side centre back. Little dink ball up the line. Gusto can't get there. They flick it on, and who's the man collects it? Isco drives forward down the left wing. Gusto's trying to get there. Isco holds the ball up. Back on his right foot. Well done, Gusto. He's not dived in. He's just held him up, and he's forced him backwards. Isco tries to play a reverse pass. Chelsea see it off. Jorgensen collects it, nice and simple. But Isco's everywhere at the minute. Absolutely everywhere. But he will tire and get knackered. He looks like he's knackered already. Anyway, Casido brings it out from the back. Right up to where Betis have pushed up halfway inside of our half, and he goes left to Badiashile, one more to Cucurella, and he goes back to Badiashile, and one more to right side of centre to Chalobah. How many times have I said that? Wide left now. Pedro Neto, 10 yards inside his own half here. Chelsea with a massive gap between the defensive line and our midfield two, and then the midfield three beyond that. Cucurella looking for that pass, defence splitting pass, finds Malo Gusto. Wide right is Chalobah. Chalobah looking for another ball forward. He hasn't got one, has to go square to Badiashile. Long ball over the top, Badiashile looking for Madueke, who brings it down left-footed. Fantastic. Edge of the penalty box. Madueke collects it. Won't take the fullback on. He's tried it once. The fullback was wise to it. Gives it back to Cucurella. Madueke. Driven backwards, plays the ball square to Casido. Good ball. Palmer over the middle, goes to head it. He actually tries to head it back to Nicholas Jackson, which allows the Betis defender to get the ball away. They half clear it. Chelsea pick up loose ball with Cucurella. Wide right is Pedro Neto. Beyond him is Palmer, out on the byline. 25 yards from goal. Driven backwards though, Palmer. And let's give it back to Chalobah. Chalobah to Badiashile. Little ball inside to Palmer. Does well, gives it to Malo Gusto. Betis getting back and hurrying us with the ball. We played it just inside our own half here. From Chalobah out to Cucurella. Wide left is Madueke. Enzo goes beyond him. Jackson asks for it short, so he goes to Enzo. He wasn't expecting it. Just turned away, Enzo. Fornals covered him off. Back to Adrian. But well done, Jackson. He chased it down. What are they doing here? What are they giving? What are they giving him? Referee's given something. Offside, was it? What have they given? I don't know what they've given, but it's a free kick to Betis deep inside our own half here. They've given offside. Edge of the penalty box for some reason. Well, this is not the half of football I was expecting. I have to say this. It wasn't at all. Enzo wasn't offside when the ball was played. At all. Lino's given it, but he's not offside. Anyway, he's nowhere near offside. Anyway, Enzo is Maresca's asking Cole Palmer to do something. Anyway, the goal kick's taken. Badiashile can't win it. Flicks over his head, but lucky enough, Chalobah covered him off. Cucurella tries to find the ball out. We can't. And then Betis win it with 4 nails. He plays it wide left. They got the ball inside of our half here. Neto's trying to back up Malo Gusto, edge of our penalty box. Casido's after Isco, forcing wide left. Isco again, little flink ball. They got one man. There's a give and go. Casido's won the ball. The referee's given a free kick against Casido. Tackle from the side. Casido looked like he won the ball on Isco. 5 yards outside the box. Palmer's arguing his own. Palmer's arguing like to the referee here. Who's getting booked here? Is Palmer getting booked for back chat? Anyway, Casido's getting more and more frustrated with Isco. You can see it as the game's moving on. Casido's won the ball, but he's come from around the side. That's why the referee's given a free kick, but he won it. Anyway, free kick to Real Betis. Anthony's over it. It's wide left, 10 yards outside of our penalty box. We can't, but the referee's just paced out. Number 3 paces inside of our box. Anyway, Anthony's there to take it. We're playing into their hands here, where we're playing. 2-man wall, Palmer and Jackson. Literally, a couple of yards inside the box, in the corner of it, facing the corner of the penalty box. That's the position of where the ball is. It's gone Anthony over it. Chelsea holding the defensive line 1 or 2 yards inside the penalty box. Little dink ball. Jorgensen, well done, big hand, comes out. Deflected shot. Chelsea trying to get the ball away. Pedro Neto's not going to get there for Madueke's ball. But well done. Cross came in, and there was 3 Betis players at the back post. And Jorgensen come out, sprawled himself, and got a big hand on it. Fell to the midfielder who had a shot from just outside the box, deflected away, and Chelsea clear it away. Anyway, playing out from the back again. Cole Palmer's collected left back position, and gives it outside of him to Malo Gusto. Inside their half now, halfway inside their half, but he's forced backwards, Gusto. Back to Chalobah. Badiashile. Cucurella. Outside of him, on the byline, is Madueke. Ball over top. Enzo Fernandez. Madueke on inside. Enzo, can he get there? No, the goalkeeper comes out and claims it. Yeah, Enzo claimed it. Enzo saying to him, get up, didn't touch her. Jackson's saying the same thing to him. Did he touch him, Enzo? Adrian's pushed him away. He didn't touch him, Enzo. Well, no, Enzo, he come out and clattered Enzo, really. Enzo tried to get out of the way. Enzo trying to get up. Anyway, Jackson and Enzo trying to get him come up, and he's doing all this. Anyway, they've taken the free kick quickly. And now he launches it forward. Badiashile's blocking off the centre-back. Chalobah, big header towards halfway. Enzo can't win it. And Isco brings it down on the right-hand side now. Outside of him is Anthony. Anthony taking on Cucurella. Cucurella, a little shoulder charge. Anthony's picked up the second ball by the byline. But Cucurella's forced him wide. Fullback supporting him. Little dink ball inside. We've managed to nick it off him with Neto. Madueke and Neto have swapped for that last 2 minutes of the half, which makes perfect sense. Casino trying to break forward. He's broke between the lines to Malo Gusto. One more. Palmer. Outside of him is Madueke on the right wing here. Halfway inside their half. He's going to come back on his left foot. He doesn't. He goes beyond him to Malo Gusto. Cross comes in towards the back post. Neto's there. Heads it back inside the box, but can't get anybody's attention apart from Betis, who try and get the ball away, and they do. And it's a Chelsea throw-in by the edge of the penalty box. Taken by Cucurella to Casino. Back to Badiashile. Chalobah, wide right, Malo Gusto. Halfway inside their half. Loose touch from him. He's got to bring it up control. And he goes to Badiashile. Badiashile into Casido. Cucurella halfway line. Run from Cole Palmer. Cucurella trying to find him. Defenders covered it off and heads it away. Fornals collects the loose ball. Plays it into Isco. Ball over the top, looking for the runner. Covered off easy by Chalobah. Minute until half time, or minute for end of the first half. Chelsea coming forward again. Collect it on the halfway line of Enzo Fernandez. Goes one more to Chalobah. Chalobah looking for that little ball forward. Hasn't got one. Gives it to Badiashile. Enzo drops in left-hand side, says give him the ball. Halfway line. He has to go square to Chalobah. Chalobah plays it round the corner to Cole Palmer. Palmer holds it up. Plays it inside to Enzo Fernandez. 25 yards from goal. Plays it trying to find Malo Gusto. They half clear it. Enzo picks it up. Finds Jackson. Little flick ball out. Cucurella. Now Neto on the right-hand side. Plays it edge of the penalty box to Enzo Fernandez. His shot deflected away. It's a corner. Corner to Chelsea. 1 minute of added time. End of the first half. Yeah, deflected away for a corner. Anyway, Enzo to take it from the right-hand side. Chalobah, Badiashile, Jackson at the back of the penalty box. Neto's on the penalty spot. Madueke and Cucurella on the goalkeeper. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Chalobah goes up, but the big defender gets the ball away. Palmer heads it up in the air on the edge. And then Anthony tried to clear it, and it half cleared. And then they just get the ball away. Get the ball away. And it's Malo Gusto tracking back deep inside his own half here. Anyway, Chelsea the ball with Casido. Finds Cucurella. Wide left is Neto. Jackson goes beyond him. Neto holds the ball up. Gives it to Casido. Driving forward Casido. Been fouled, but the referee says play on. Cucurella finds Nicholas Jackson. Level edge of the penalty box. Jackson on his right foot here. Interfeated Casido. Trying to play it back inside. And Betis get the ball away. Casido goes up to win second ball. They head second ball away. And with that, the referee blows for half time. Well, didn't expect that, Chelsea fans, did you? I have to say. Chelsea go forward to the edge of the penalty box. Betis are defending in numbers and we don't know what to do. And not only that, but we've become so predictable that Betis and their wingers, what they're doing, they're coming into like a box midfield because they know that what they've got is Chelsea trying to play little 30-yard balls between the lines. And what happened was we get broke on, counter-attacked on, and we lose possession. Malo Gusto gives it straight to the Betis midfielder. He plays it into Isco. He drives to the edge of the penalty box, and when you think he's going to shoot, he sees in the left corner. He drags the ball, reverse ball to the left-hand side. The winger comes in on his right foot, inside the penalty box to the corner of it, and puts it bottom corner with the goalkeeper no chance. And I know people are putting in the chat about why you don't start your best team. It's because he's trying to stay true to some of the players that have played all this campaign all season long, i.e. Jorgensen, Badiashile. If it was me, I'd take Badiashile off, put Colwell on. I'd take Gusto off, put Reece James on at half-time. And see what we can do. And I'll even go Sancho rather than Madueke. But we changed the wingers 2 minutes before half-time. Change them halfway through if it's not working. As soon as Madueke got the ball, literally 5 yards from the byline on the left wing, he tried to do a little step over. The fullback just watched him and stood there and just kicked the ball off him. And Madueke knew he got no chance of beating him. He tried a little flick, didn't come off. Anyway, this is not the European final we all thought about. And with that, it's driven me to my new gluten-free Stella, because I am now gluten-free, apparently. Anyway, that's another story. I've just spent 2 blissful days at Cheshunt Warren Adventures, staying at the hotel there for my little boy and his 4th birthday on Saturday. And I got the amp. I was nice and relaxed in a good mood. And now I'm watching this and I got the amp because of the way we're playing. Honestly, I'll read out some of your comments in a minute, people. Make sure you smash the like button for me. Got 46 people watching. 20 likes. How's that work? Come on. Anyway, let's have a look on here. So Haim said, "Why do you not start your best team?" I just said that anyway. I think Woodshed, the gameplay isn't working with 2 weak, too slow, too predictable. Oh well, usually we're better second half. Daffy said, "I wonder if Mercer tells everyone to F off after his shite display." Mezzi should defo been a free kick to us before they score, but this is so slow. Need to pull the fingers out. Dave says, "Getting bullied every time. You're not wrong." Jane, double possession, double passes, low on shots. Lewis, stupid start 11 look weak. Stephen Rice says clueless. Sergio, Gusto's got to be changed. Terry, let's see what Mesca can do. If he can't get a win out of this, he will not win anything for the club. SG says Gusto crumbled without even put under much pressure, let the team down, get him out. Belladonna says only defensive though, rest for the first team. Lewis, Jorgensen can sit with, but Badishili I've never really liked. Dave, to be honest, Maresca was supposed to play the first team. Mezzi, slow, everything is predictable. We need someone to have a shot or two. Stephen, this manager's a clown, changes the back four and the goalkeeper crap. Giuseppe, we need an early goal second half. Still win this game. There can be. There's still a half to go, people. Let's be honest. Jane got me massive changes for second half. Well, I don't disagree with it. Giuseppe, I just said that already. Lewis, not on a stream for a while anyway. I've been all right, mate. Not too bad. I've done a few streams. I'm trying to get videos done when I can, but it's been really busy lately with just work and everything else that's been going on. Stephen says, play your best team. Len says, sub Gusto. Bonner, the Muse, how are you, mate? I used to bunk off school, then bunk the chest in the early 90s. Sergio, please place Gusto. He can't handle the pressure. Blackadder, it's a cup final. Will not play your best team. Exactly. Haim says, James Lavia and Colwell Tossing should come on. Dave, I don't understand why Maresca will set a team like this. This is really quite confusing. I really like Maresca. Yeah, I do agree with that, Terry, to be fair. Anytime you start a final, you should play your best 11. But what I'd say is Isco is absolutely running the show. He's popping up everywhere with the ball. He's just finding space. And that's why Casino got the amp towards the end of that half and just clattered him from round the side. But what I'd say is you just shut up Isco, because he's going to be puffing. Remember, these La Liga players, this is the thing. I say it about any English or British team that goes into Europe. If you play Premier League pace, this lot can't handle it. They can't live with it. They get knackered. Now, what I want to see from Chelsea, I've not seen it in the first half so far at all. Probably once, maybe, towards the end of the half from Pedro Neto. I want Chelsea, do what they did against Liverpool, get the ball wide and go forward. Drive forward, take your midfielders, your fullbacks, take them on. Get to the byline, get your cross in, or get the cross in early. None of this nonsense, holding it up and coming back inside again. You create space by taking people on and doing something unexpected. At the minute, everything is in front of the defensive line. Bartra has got it easy. You know, Johnny in midfield and Fornals have had it easy. But because everything's in front of them. Get the ball wide quickly, get forward at pace, take people on constantly. Force their defence backwards, force their midfielders deeper, which creates more space. Honestly, come on now. So, Nibiru says, Maresca should play counter. It's final. It's sad. Stephen, so on Terry. So why did he pick his back four and the goalkeeper? Thought Sancho, like Stephen, do you want to keep him? I don't think he's done enough, really, is he? Need a good goal, loyalty. Belladonna, don't let him go, don't need him. I'll let him go, don't need him. Or rather, Mudryk. I'm not sure I've grown quite fond of Sancho. Sancho, when he delivers, is great. Doesn't deliver enough, does he? Anyway, so in the studio, or in the stadium for TNT, Joe Cole and Mikel Antonio, good to see him as well after his accident, by the way. Won this competition with West Ham. So Malo Gusto gets pressed. He comes inside and then gives the ball to Badiashile. And what they do, they play it forward and Fornal steps in. Gives it straight to Isco. And Isco plays it wide left. But Malo Gusto trying to play a stupid ball to Enzo Fernandez. So what we do is every time we got the ball, the inverted fullback nonsense is, I agree, it's just ridiculous. But what we do is whoever it is, the inverted fullback, whether it's Cucurella or if it's Malo Gusto, the other defenders line up as a free. The inverted fullback sits next to Casido, and then 10 or 15 yards further forward than that is your Palmers, your Enzo Fernandez, and your Neto, stuff like that. And they're just trying to find space. And they're trying to find 30-yard balls every time. It was Cardoso who put it over the bar. Anyway, let's have a look on it. Cuzzy, I'm not watching that second half. Maresca's embarrassing the club. Terry got 69% possession. Belladonna says, expensive show, Pony. Haim says, inverted forward nonsense doesn't work, but one track mind Maresca keeps with it poor. Davrobe says, I'll give Gusto 1 out of 10, just awful. Belladonna, yeah, because everyone drives a Ferrari at 30 miles an hour. Lewis, Isco's always been brilliant. He was always going to be a worry. Belladonna, Lavia should have been registered. What a joke. Terry, turning pass over the top to Palmer, who's little chance of overpowering the defender. Exactly. Chelsea just need to play forward quickly. And when you get the ball wide quickly, drive at the defenders. Drive, drive, drive. Don't stop and cut inside. Anyway, we got to force the play now. Early goal second half will be great for us. It'll calm everything down. Betis have to think about something and go again. But we got to stop Isco. You stop Isco, you stop Betis. Simple as that. Forget your Anthony nonsense. Forget Isco. Forget Isco. Concentrate on shutting Isco down. Then we'll be fine. Anyway, smash the like button for me, people. Welcome. If you just joined, it's not going as expected, is it? European final, a competition we declare favourites in. Turned up this evening, think we're just going to win this game. We know Betis are a good side, and we've made a right mess of it. We've given the ball away more times than I've had at dinners. And Gusto's done it 3 times. Buddy Seal's done it a couple of times. Casillo's done it. Just giving the ball away, trying to play stupid 30-yard balls between the lines to break their midfield. And just line up to it now, wising up to it every single time. Mezzi, I like we line up 3-2-4-1. Cole work together. Felix and Cole work together. Jackson should do something, says Stephen. Rabba says, come on. Oh, sorry. Rabba says, how can this idiot play Gusto? He's not even at Chelsea level. I think Gusto's a good defender. If he plays in his natural position as a right-back, I think he's good. Dave, what do you think Maresca will do now? He's got to make changes. I'll do James and Colwell straight away, half-time, for Badiashile and for Gusto. And just stick to that. Stick as a back 4. Lewis, 2 ex-West Ham players, ex-manager and pundit, ex-player. What's going on here? Stephen Rice, Gusto's it's Chelsea level. It's system, clown play. Yeah, that's it. It's the system. The clowns play boring football. Bella, first decent experienced team we play. We pick the reserve defenders. Apart from Cucurella. But yeah, good point. Good point. So of the 5 of the defensive unit, the goalkeeper in the back 4 changes for a final. Just to rub it in, they're showing Gusto 10-minute meals advertising. Gusto doesn't appeal to me right now after that first half. Winding me up. Anyway, Dave, Badiashile doesn't inspire confidence. Look, it's a long way to go. We've got 45 minutes of football to go. A lot can happen. A lot can change. I mean, for God's sake, we can score 1 and take it to extra time. Just a joke. I can't believe I'm trying to get extra time in the Europa Conference League final, which reminds me of the old Simod Cup, the Full Members Cup back in the day. Zenith Data Systems. Remember that? You used to get a pair of trainers. Or was it a watch? I remember that back in the day. But those days were great because we weren't successful back in the mid-80s. I went to Wembley, Full Members Cup final, 5-4 against Man City. It was at 86. I was there. Loved it those days. Anyway, Stephen, he's got no plan B. Martin, go 4-4-2 and up the pace. Lowy, as normal, Chelsea, no idea how to break down his opponent's defence. Terry, the worst thing to me is we're outworked. Kenny G, should you be playing somewhere, doing some gig somewhere? I can't even be mad with Gusto because he didn't pick himself and he doesn't play inverted fullback. He knows he's an overlapping fullback on his own. Maresca just isn't good enough. James Blues, and how are you, mate? I'm just disappointed with the current selection. I think most people are, to be fair. But I hope he makes changes. I hope he makes changes. I wouldn't be surprised if Jadon Sancho also comes on for Madueke. But what I want to see is Madueke on the right, starting this half, if he does stay on, and Neto on the left. Don't come out and play Madueke starting the second half on the left-hand side. He's already tried to beat the defender. He couldn't beat him. He's not interested anymore. So, anyway, Dave, we will win. Maresca must really show more sensibility next time. Jaburu Joe, greetings, mate. How are you? I believe, look, we've got to keep positive, haven't we? There's 45 minutes of football to go. We will create some chances. But the only way we're going to do that, as I keep saying, I've said it for years, and it never, ever changes. Chelsea at their very, very best when they move the ball forward quickly, get the ball wide, and the wingers run at their defenders and take them on. Please take them on. Don't fucking stop. And just stop and then just play the ball inside or come inside to an already condensed, crowded area because you're going to wind me up even more. So, let's hope for changes at half-time. Come on, you Blues. Exactly, says Lewis. Giuseppe was all full members. Well done. Stephen, Deluded, we're going to lose this game. 2-0. They'll just hit us on the counter-attack. Stephen, be positive, mate. Positivity is what we want. With that. Number 2 comes out. Gluten-free Stella. It's good, it is. Gluten-free Stella is really good. Tastes the same. By the way, I mentioned I was at Chester, one of the ventures, by the way, didn't I? So Reece James is coming on for Malo Gusto. I think it is Gusto. James is on. Second half. Gusto's had a bit of a shocker. Is he definitely on for Gusto? Let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, Gusto's off. James is on. James is calling the players into a huddle. Messi said, come back from being behind the season. Let's hope we can do it again. But unless we start shooting, we might as well pack our bags and go home. Yeah, James is on. So no spoilers in chat, people, by the way. Any goals, stuff like that. Kenny G, he's put his saxophone down. He's put a comment on and he says, why does Maresca insist on playing slow build-up possession football when he's got a squad full of fast, direct players? And with that, he's off again. Go on, Kenny. You keep playing, mate. We loved you back in the 80s, 90s. Are you still doing gigs? Anyway, Belladonna, that's his hairstyle. Ooh, I've lost the joke. Anyway, so Betis now coming out. They're making a sub themselves, Betis. Who's coming on for them? Right, let's put this lot to bed second half. Let's turn up. Let's play as we know we can. Guess what, people? Second half is starting. So Rodriguez has gone off and Peru's come on. But second half is about to start. And with that, Madueke's out on the left-hand side again and Neto's on the right. Right, does Reece James play as a normal right back? So second half about to get underway. I'm watching it on the BT Sport app. Sorry, TNT Sport app, bought and paid for. Anyway, they kick off and they go back to the centre-back who launched it out to our right-back position, giving James a test early. He doesn't win it. They win the second ball. And then Cole Palmer mops up. Well done, Palmer. Back to James. Gives it back to Palmer. Gives the ball away. And Isco's there again. They're trying to get him behind Betis. They're going to try and win a corner. Play it back to Isco. Up against Casino and Palmer. Goes round Palmer like he's just standing there. And then well done Casino. He just gave Palmer a dose of his own medicine, literally by the corner flag, and went round him like he's standing still. Anyway, Casino come across, goal kick to us, taken quickly. Chalobah to Badiashile. Reece James is tucking inside and he's got the ball. James. Back to Chalobah. He is inverted full back. Reece James. No, don't do that. Badiashile. We need a goal first 15 minutes of this half, Chelsea fans. Badiashile. Chalobah. Palmer drops on the right-hand side, collects the ball halfway side of our half. He has to just check himself. Back onto his left foot and goes square to Cucurella. Cucurella. Buddy Shield, bottom of the centre circle. Our sub was Reece James from Malagusto. Chalobah, long ball forward, looking for Pedro Neto. He gets there. He beats the defender. Well done, Neto. But he's looking for a free kick. He's never going to get one. And they bring the ball away and clear it up the line. Buddy Shield, big header. Chalobah, well done. He finds Moises Casino. Good little dink ball to Jackson. Jackson plays it square to Enzo. Enzo deflects away to Madueke. Has to hold it up. Halfway inside their half now. Cucurella out to Madueke. Madueke. Defending the edge of their box, Betis, with everyone behind the ball. In front of them, defending as well. Back out to Madueke. Take the defender on. Take him on. He comes back inside. Holds it up. Goes back to Cucurella. Get down the byline. Why can't we take people on down the byline anymore? James, Buddy Shield. Back to James. Reece James. Back to Chalobah. Wide right is Neto on the byline. Palmer's on the inside, but he gives it back to James. James, out of his feet. Cross comes in. Back post. Evades everybody. Enzo can't get there. Unlucky from James. All he wanted was somewhat brilliant from James. Just where he was when he did that little spin and cross. Same position. Get his head up and just cross it to the back post. Nobody else is there. Betis take the goal kick quickly to Adrian. 6-yard box. To his left side, his centre-back. Loose touch from him. But literally, dink ball up the line. He's been doing it all half. And then Reece James goes in front of Isco. Isco pushes him over. Referee gives a free kick halfway line. Taken quickly by Chelsea to Buddy Shield. 10 yards is on our own half here. Cucurella. Back out to Chalobah. James goes on the inside. Wide right is Neto. Palmer's on the overlap. Gives it inside to Palmer. Trying to break between 3 defenders. He's done. Oh, unlucky Palmer. He got crowded out by 3 different defenders. And they get the ball away. Only as far as Chalobah. Loose touch from him. Bounces up and balls it. Free kick to Betis. 10 yards inside their own half. Their left wing. Anyway. Oh, dear. Honestly, I can tell it's been a long night, innit? Isco plays a long ball looking for a run of Anthony from right to left. Cucurella's tracked him the whole way across. Cucurella touch tight, as you know. Drives him backwards. And then Neto's just fouled the fullback, who's turned inside him, 10 yards inside of her half. Stupid challenge from Neto. Free kick. Perro, who's just come on. Got a sore ankle straight away. Stupid challenge from Neto. He's gone beyond you. Why are you doing that? Anyway, Betis take the free kick backwards. Johnny goes back to Bartra. He's 10 yards inside his own half and he's trying to take on Jackson. And Jackson nicked it off of him. Well done and gives it to Madueke. Flicks it inside to Enzo. Back to Madueke halfway line. Jackson's on a run. I think he's offside, but Jackson's in down the left-hand side. I think he's off. Jackson collects it inside the penalty box. Plays it back to nobody. And now the flag goes up. He was offside, Jackson. Jackson made the run and he wanted it first time. And Cucurella waited and then played it. And Jackson's doing this. He's having a go, Jackson. He's saying, play me first time. My first run, you got to play me. That's what he's saying. Didn't get it. Madueke held on to it too long. It wasn't Cucurella, it was Madueke. Anyway. So, Betis with the free kick. Got to take it from the goal kick. Got to launch it. Betis pushing up to halfway. Adrian launches it. Buddy Shield can't get there, but takes the centre forward with him, and it goes across to Jorgensen, his penalty box. Rolls it out to Chalobah, under pressure straight away from Isco. Back to Jorgensen, back to Chalobah, man up his arse. Tries to play around him, gets away with it. Chalobah plays it off the winger who goes to shut him down. Knew it was coming, managed to flick it off him for a Chelsea throw-in. Reece James, halfway inside our own half here with the ball. He's got Palmer on his inside, Neto on the outside. Palmer non-existent at the moment. Back to James. Back to Chalobah. Back to the goalkeeper. Plays it left-hand side to Cucurella, but he's got to get out there to the byline. He does. Up the line to Madueke. Madueke holds it up. Back to the goalkeeper, Jorgensen. Jorgensen launches it. Well, plays a little dink ball to Jackson, who's going to try and bring it down. High feet. He chests it, Jackson, and he puts his foot up, and the centre-back comes in. And it's always going to be a free kick. Bartra's gone down. Bartra's, honestly, he's going down like he's been shot by a sniper. Jackson didn't touch him. Oh, he scraped his arm. Oh, yeah, he touched his arm. His forearm. And he's down like prostrate, like he's literally been done by a sniper. Oh, he's fine now. Nothing wrong with him. Just so you know, Bartra's fine. St. John's ambulance, cancel it. Anyway, Betis going to make an urgent change. Somebody else is getting changed urgently by the looks of it. Betis throwing halfway inside Chelsea's half on our left-hand side. Their right wing. Fullback's taking his time. 4 hours goes there. He goes short. When Madueke steps in, it's a Chelsea throw-in. Well done, Madueke. Chelsea got the throw now. So someone's just gone down. It's the winger. The left winger that scored the goal has gone down. Away from play, the other side of the pitch, he's gone down his back. He was limping when he come out second half. Reece James helps to his feet. The bloke looks to give evils. And then looks at it's Reece James and thinks, oh, I don't want none of that. I'll take him, help me up. I won't kick off with him. Anyway, yeah, the goal scorer's going off. Got look at a young guy coming on by the looks of it. Yeah, the goal scorer's gone off. Gone off behind the goal. So Betis are kicking, as we watch it on TV, they're kicking from right to left towards their fans. Chelsea kicking towards the Chelsea fans, obviously. So he's coming off the pitch. Paul and doing all this to goal scorer, to the fans. Loving it. Anyway. Come on, Chelsea, score. Next 10 minutes. So Chelsea with possession of the football. Across our defensive line. Badiashiel's got the ball. Cucurella now. Halfway inside of our half. He has to stop and go square to Badiashiel. Back to Cucurella. Inside to Casido. Little triangle. Chalobah. He's got a ball wide right here to Neto to open up space. Neto, take him on. He tries to play a little flick ball into Cole Palmer and gives it straight to the fullback. Isco. Little 1-2 with 4 nows. Turns Neto. Neto's done well to win it off of him. Badiashiel comes across. Trying to play a ball at the line. Palmer can't get there. Palmer's not in the game. And then they win it. Betis play it forward to 4 nows. Back to centre-back. Chelsea hunting in packs. Centre-back plays it out of play. Well done, Jackson. Done really well there. This goes a player, I tell you. Let's see if he tires to this half. But he's a player, Isco. He's running the show at the minute. Anyway. Chelsea possession, Cucurella trying to play a ball in between the lines. He does. He finds Jackson. Loose pass for him, but well done, Casido. He stepped in front of the centre forward to win it back. We play it wide left here. Enzo Fernandez collects it. Madueke's on his bike. Madueke collects it. Edge of the penalty box, left-hand side. Cross comes in. Jackson tries to get there. He gets clattered by the goalkeepers. He gets his head to the ball. He's gone down. The centre-back's gone down. Maresca's going mental. Jackson got clattered by the goalkeeper. He got absolutely clattered and the centre-back. But Jackson was up to win it. I don't think the keeper gets there. So Badiashiel's been booked for his complaints with the goalkeeper. With the referee, sorry. Enzo Fernandez is there talking to the referee. VAR are here. They're looking at the replay of Chelsea bench again. But Adrian's come out. Let's see this again. Good cross from Madueke. Jackson gets the header and he punches Jackson. Let me see it again. Hold on. Does Jackson get the header? Oh, Jackson, he does. Jackson, he comes off of Jackson's head and his shoulder. The keeper's come out and he's caught Jackson. They don't want to give anything, no. Jackson's fuming. He's absolutely fuming. The goalkeeper's trying to make up with him and Jackson's telling him to do one. They're saying no penalty. Referees just said no penalty. VAR have cleared it. It's ridiculous. Anyway. After all, it's a Chelsea corner from the left-hand side. Neto's going to take it. Palmer on the edge. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Badiashile goes up, misses it. Reece James. Oh, Reece James literally caught it true on the volley, and it was going. From the angle I'm looking at, it's going in the far corner. Defender gets the ball away, gets his body in the way and just gets it away. Chelsea, the actual Chelsea subs warming up towards the corner flag there. So, corner from the right-hand side. Reece James to take it. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Betis get the ball away, only as far as Enzo, edge of the box. Badiashile. He went to Jackson, and Jackson tried to cross it across the 6-yard box, but it was too clean, and he got it straight to the goalkeeper. Anyway, unlucky. Badiashile was offside anyway. Unlucky. Jackson tried to play it, but he's played it straight to the keeper. What he did was try and curl it, whip it towards across the 6-yard box. Anyway, Betis with possession from the replay, and Isco's running towards our back four. He flicks it wide right to Anthony. Anthony against Cucurella. Holds him up. Cross comes in towards the back post. Evades everybody and goes out of play because Anthony is shit. Anyway. But Isco again is the man. All we keep seeing is Real Betis fans. Anyway, Chelsea trying to play out from the back. Long ball to Casino, had to make it work, and he did so. Found Enzo, Jackson, out left to Madueke. Chelsea coming forward in numbers. Jackson, stupid ball, Madueke again. So Jackson gives it to Madueke. Jackson goes to give it back to me. Madueke plays it 10 yards in front of him. He goes out of play for a goal kick. Take him off. Madueke off. Put Sancho there. Change it, please. Change it, Maresca. Madueke off. Sancho there. Even Nkunku, do something. Madueke's not working on the left-hand side. Yeah, he's just asked for someone. Anyway, Sancho's going to come on, I think. It is Sancho. Anyway, Chelsea win the ball high from their goal kick. Well done. Inside their half. James to Neto. Expecting a challenge. Just lets the ball go under his legs. His fingers get clattered. He doesn't, Neto. And it's now going to be a Betis throw-in. Inside their own half it. Taken long. Badiashile goes up and gets fouled by the centre forward. So Chelsea free kick, bottom of the centre circle. Inside our own half here. Chalobah collects it, gives it to Cole Palmer. He can turn, collects the ball. Wide right is Neto. Take him on. He doesn't. He holds it up, Neto. Now he goes inside. Squares to James. Casido. To Madueke, wide left, but the ball's telegraphed. They try and get the ball away. Cucurella does well to win it. Finds Enzo, flicks it down to Madueke. Casido, halfway inside their half, plays the ball off the referee. Referee's going to give an indirect free kick or a drop ball. Sancho's coming on. Enzo can see what I can see. Madueke's not working today. Cole Palmer's not in it either at the moment. Palmer is way off. He's not in it. He's a danger man and he's getting the ball. So you think of danger men, you think of Isco and Palmer. It's chalk and cheese today at the minute. Anyway, Chelsea taking with the drop ball, taking it back to Chalobah. Wide right is Neto. One-on-one the defender. Take him on. Loose touch, loses possession. Defender can get the foot in and get the ball away to halfway. Chalobah collects it. But he's given a free kick against Neto on the fullback. Anyway, Neto's just saying, what have I done? Anyway, fullback, they're going to play for everything now, Betis. Neto clips his ankle again, to be fair. He does clip him. So Colwill and Sancho are coming on. They're doing it now or not? Not doing it now, Chelsea, at the moment. They're waiting. Looking at clips of Betis fans. Just singing, dancing, waving their flags. Anyway, their free kick has gone right through to Chalobah, who's headed down to Jorgensen, collects under pressure. Chalobah back to Casido, Jorgensen, Badiashile, Cucurella, up the line, long ball up the line, out of play to nobody. And with that, two changes are coming now. Neto's coming off for Sancho. Colwill is coming off on for Madueke. Why are you taking Neto out? Madueke's done nothing all game, and you're taking Neto out. I don't understand it. Anyway, still got to get behind the players. Come on, let's get behind them. So Sancho comes out wide left. Madueke's on the right-hand side. Colwell's now next to Chalobah. Colwell's got nutmegged straight away. Edge of the penalty box. Ball pulled back. They fell over it, and we can get the ball away to nobody. Betis wins second ball and go back to the centre-half. It's easy at the moment for Betis. Absolutely easy. Back to Adrian. Adrian plays the ball straight to Madueke, who collects it. Bounce up off the floor. He can't control it properly. Comes up and hits his hand. Free kick to Betis. Anyway, halfway inside their own half here to take the free kick. Neto, I don't know why Neto's gone off. Honestly, I really don't. Anyway, we've broken up their possession by the looks of it. Comes to Enzo Fernandez. Enzo, long ball over the top, looking for Jackson's run, and he can't get there. Adrian's clattered his own centre-back and got the ball away. And Reece James will let it go out of play for a front of Chelsea, halfway inside our own half on the right-back position. Takes it quickly to Chalobah, Colwill, Cucurella. Enzo drifts out to left-back position. He goes back inside to Colwill. Reece James, Cole Palmer in space, right back position, can drive forward. He gives to Madueke on the right hand side. Now go, Madueke. He comes inside, trying to find a little dink ball inside to Cole Palmer, can't find it. Then Madueke tries to take it off of Johnny, the midfielder, he can't. Isco, little ball inside to Fornals, but well done, Casido's won it off of him. Enzo Fernandez collects it. Sancho's asking for it, but ignores him. Gives it square to Reece James, back to Enzo, Casido. Cucurella. Now Sancho, first time with the ball. Go, Sancho, go. He takes on the first one, gets past him, but the second one wins it off of him. Go back at him, Sancho. Edge zone box, they get the ball away up the line. Right hand side. Easy for Colwell to win it. He does. Finds, well done, Casido on the volley, finds Chalobah. Anyway, ball's gone out wide right to Madueke. He claimed a foul. He hasn't got one. And he goes out of play for Chelsea throw-in high inside their half. So Chelsea take it quickly. Casido. Reece James, right back position. Halfway inside their half. Casido. Wide left. Cucurella. Colwill. Little ball inside to Enzo Fernandez. Tries to play a little dink ball to Jackson. Deflected away to Sancho. Enzo from Sancho. Back out to Sancho. Edge of the penalty box. Comes inside. Palmer says, give me it square. He goes back on the outside, Sancho. Turns back inside to Palmer. Back to Sancho. They're too close together. Enzo, Sancho. Goes beyond two of them. Flicks it inside to Cole Palmer. Palmer tries to play a ball square, but to nobody. And they get the ball away. Cucurella's got to get there. He does. He goes back to the goalkeeper. Gets a clip in his ear for doing so. And gets a free kick for it as well. Still seeing Betis fans dancing, singing, cheering. They think the game's won. About half hour to go yet. Anyway, Chalobah out of his feet. Cole Palmer collects it, turns, looks for an out ball, hasn't got one. Now drives out to the right-hand side, Cole Palmer. Palmer, ball crossing the box. Enzo Fernandez! Come on! Come on! Cole Palmer, get in! Cole Palmer. Go on. Brilliant from Cole Palmer. He collects the ball. Cole Palmer. He collects the ball. And he let me just see where it was again. I can't remember. But Cole Palmer collects it. And what he does that thing where he collects it and he goes to look on the inside and he stops. And he goes to go on the outside and he stops. And he goes back on the inside, but he feints it and he goes back out. So what he did, the defender who's up against just got sold into the middle and Palmer drove forward into the right-hand side here. He drives out halfway inside their half. He stops left-footed and he curls across, literally penalty spot, and Enzo Fernandez between two Betis defenders making that run. Brilliant. Heads it down, near post. Keeper can't get there. The two centre-backs are going absolutely ballistic at each other. But Enzo Fernandez, from the moment that Cole Palmer created, I said he'd done nothing. I said he'd done nothing in the game so far. But with that, Enzo's got the goal. We're back in it 1-1. Come on. Woo. Now, let's see. Let's see what you got, Betis. All your fans were singing and dancing. You're all sitting down now on your asses. Come on. Pellegrini looks like a gran. He looks like death warmed up. He's got a face like thunder. They're all looking around at each other, all of them. Betis players. Come on, Chelsea. Palmer's back in the game. Anyway, Betis kick off and Chelsea are at him. Well done, we've won it off him. Jackson, Madueke driving forward. Palmer's on the outside, but the ball's played too soft. Palmer tries to get there. His cross is blocked away. They half clear it, and it's offside. It is offside. Well done, Cole Palmer. Palmer saying to the Chelsea players, calm down, calm down. But anyway, Chelsea in possession, gone back to Chalobah, to Colwill. Out bottom of our centre circle, inside of our own half here. Cucurella, Colwill, Chalobah. Long ball over the top, looking for Jackson. He's not going to get there. Headed away by Betis, but Casilo's going to win the second ball. He doesn't, but Enzo does. Left-hand side is Sancho. Go, Sancho. He goes to take him on. Goes forward. One step over, two step overs, but well done. I mean, to be fair, Bartra backed up the centre-back, the full-back, sorry, and get the ball away. They're panicking. They got the ball away high to nobody. Jackson. Chalobah collects it. Good ball straight from Colwell to Enzo. Flicks it over the top to Sancho. Edge of the penalty box. Wide left. Back inside to Enzo. Flick back out to Sancho. Betis are chasing shadows. This goes nowhere. This game has changed. Cole Palmer collects it on the inside. Been taken out. The referee says no foul. And the ball's gone out of play. Chelsea on the ascendancy here. Come on. Jadon Sancho from the throw-in. Comes back on his right foot. Cole Palmer shoots from distance. Adrian gets it, his near post. High, just easy. Just brings the ball down. Chelsea are at it. Finally, we're at it. We've woken up. Cole Palmer has become an influence. Finally. Just got to keep Isco quiet. So we've got to do, keep Isco quiet. Now we're seeing Chelsea fans singing. Funny that, isn't it? Anyway, Betis play the ball forward. And the wingers has taken on James, but Enzo cut in. They won second ball. Wide left to fullback. Madueke's got to get there. He doesn't. Cross comes in. Headed away inside his own penalty box by Chalobah. Then Johnny, the midfielder, collects it. Little shimmy. Plays the ball inside. They've got a man in. It's Isco. Good challenge from Colwill to win it off of him. It comes to Jadon Sancho. Halfway inside of our half here. Jackson's off. He's not offside. Well done, Sancho. Over halfway to Jackson. Jackson inside to Casido. We've got some space here. Enzo, top of the centre circle. Cole Palmer's on the right. He's got man over Madueke. Palmer, right inside the penalty box, outside of it, back on his left foot. Turns back on his right foot. Holds the ball up with three Betis defenders around him. James, Casido, into Fernandez. Fernandez flicks the ball out to Jadon Sancho. Has to go wide to collect it. Just nonchalantly. He's got that aura about him today, Sancho. He's like, I'm fucking class. Look at me. Anyway, he brings it back inside. Chalobah. Madueke, 5 yards outside the box. Palmer up the byline. Turns just outside the penalty box. 5 yards from the byline. Holds the ball up. Palmer, hold off the defender. Turns the defender. Palmer's away. Cross comes in. Jackson! Near post. Cole Palmer's done it. Jackson scored. 2-1 Chelsea. Come on. Get in. Cole Palmer. My God. Cole Palmer. Jackson's header's fantastic. Cole Palmer is on the right-hand side of the penalty box. On the corner of it. The defender is literally touch tight. And Palmer's going this way. He's literally just... Oh, the Betis fans have stopped now. Anyway, Palmer is rolling... He's just putting his foot over the ball and he's rolling it from one side to the other. He's rolling it from one side to the other. He can feel the defender behind him. The defender's giving it all this. And the defender goes and Palmer rolls him. And Palmer looks up and he plays a right-footed ball, Palmer, to the near post. Let me see Nicholas Jackson's position. So Palmer's just front up the defender. He's holding on to him. He knows where he is. He turns in Palmer and he looks at Nicholas Jackson between the two defenders near post, heads it. The ball from Palmer right-footed is perfect. Imagine the ball you saw last weekend where Palmer put it on a plate and Neto volleyed it over the bar. It's the same thing. It's come off Jackson's chest. It's come off here. It's come off here and it's gone in. And Cole Palmer, in 5 minutes, has stepped up and changed this game. Simple. Absolutely simple as that. Unbelievable from Cole Palmer. He's had not a look in for most of this game. And 2 moments where Cole Palmer has literally he's just took hold of the ball and he's took his defender and he's rolled the defender, held it up. He's just done a little feint a couple of times. And the defender on both occasions has fallen for it. And Palmer's then got his little bit of space and played the ball in. Anyway, Betis kick off. They're 2-1 down. Have you got anything about you, Betis? They play the ball high, right wing. Colwell, big header forward. Out of play. And they've actually given a free kick against Isco. Chelsea win and make history with this trophy as being the only team to win every single European trophy on offer, then we'll keep the stream going. Right, Maresca's talking to Tosin, by the way. Chelsea possession go back to Jorgensen. Jorgensen launches one high over the right-hand side. Madueke can't get there. And then Chelsea actually win second ball, go forward. And Jackson's after it. So is Madueke with the fullback. Madueke does well to block it off. It comes off the defender. Chelsea throw in. Well done. And with that, Palmer just kicks the ball away off the pitch. Cole Palmer, brilliant. I said Cole Palmer has literally done nothing this game. I said chalk and cheese, him and Isco. Last 10 minutes, chalk and cheese. Isco's nowhere. Cole Palmer, 2 assists, 2 goals. Created something from nothing. Anyway, Chelsea throwing has been taken backwards and Casido's done really well. He's put Isco on his arse. Well done, Casido. He held him off. Isco has pressed him all the way back to the halfway line. In literally the right back position, he's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. Well done. And Chelsea's playing it amongst themselves at the moment. Jorgensen, right inside the penalty spot, launches it high. Jackson can't get. He does get there. Heads it down to Madueke. Different game. Madueke turns to fullback. Fullback pulls at his shirt. Referee blows up. He doesn't. Gives it. Now give a free kick. He doesn't. Betis just blocked. They give the ball away. They haven't. They come away with the ball. Betis. Ball over the top. Cucurella's there with Anthony. Anthony's going to beat him to it, but Cucurella's wise to it. He sees the run of the ball and he goes and wins it. Betis can't create anything at the minute. Casido's getting it straight to the midfielder, 4 nows. Plays the ball wide left here to Isco. It's Isco calling the penalty box. Little backheel inside, but Reece James covers it off against the new winger that's come on. James plays it off of him. Chelsea throwing right by the corner flag. And this game has changed, people. Listen, give the manager kudos for making the changes that he did in the second half. He's a fool for the team selection that he put out there, but he's made amends second half. But with that, Cole Palmer, they say the good players step up in the big games. Cole Palmer, nothing for 60 minutes. Brilliant for the last 15. Anyway, Chelsea won back possession from Betis. So we're breaking 4 down. Right-hand side, Madueke over halfway. He's got 2 runners for the middle, but he gives the ball straight to the Betis defender, but he's won it back. Palmer in space, halfway inside their half, flicks it back to Casido. Chelsea had 3 players over on the right-hand side, left-hand side, sorry. Poor passes gave the ball away. Anyway, Chelsea possession is broken down by Betis. It's gone out of play for a Chelsea throw-in halfway inside of our half. Someone from Betis come on with pink and blue hair. Is it Sunbird from Coronation Street back in the day? Lofty's mum. No, Lofty was EastEnders, wasn't it? Percy. Anyway, smash the like button for me. Chelsea finding Jackson, he can't get there, and the fullback gets it way up the line. Colwell sees off the centre forward. to Chalobah, keeps it in play, launches it high inside thereafter. They just head it forward to Nobly. It goes out of play, and it's going to be a Chelsea throw-in just inside of our own half. It's not. Isco's won a throw-in from Reece James. They take it back inside their own half here to Johnny, and he plays it right to Bartra. Halfway inside his own half here. Bartra. So left side is centre-back. Well done. Madueke, he beats the full-back to the ball. Goes out of play for a throw-in right on the halfway line to Betis. They go back to the centre-back again. Palmer's after the centre-back this time. Shut him down at pace. Now go back to Adrian, and Palmer's after him as well. Adrian tries to get the ball away with Palmer. Well done. Cooker of Anthony wins it. Second ball, they pick it up though. Betis, they've gone wide right. Betis down the right-hand side here, just outside of our penalty box. Outside the right foot, cross comes in, and well done, Chalobah. He cuts it across the attacker. It is a corner to Betis. Chalobah, brilliant header. Flicked the cross from the right-hand side, outside of the left foot, cold towards the penalty spot. Chalobah Gamble got the ball away. They won a corner, taking it quickly, put it back to the edge of the penalty box, and there's Jackson getting the ball away. Flicks away from the defender to Sancho, and Jackson's away. Over halfway, Jackson. He's got Sancho next to him. Jackson. Oh, my God, he's had a touch. Oh, my God. Jackson is through. He's 5 yards through with Sancho next to him, and he's running through, and he takes a touch 20 yards in front of him, and the goalkeeper comes out and collects the ball. All he had to do was take a touch and then roll it square to Sancho and score. What a waste. Betis come forward. Edge of our penalty box. Chelsea forced them backwards. Isco trying to build something, Betis. They've managed to work it on the right-hand side here. Ball into the forward. The blue and pink-haired forward who holds the ball out and plays it well, wide right. Edge of the penalty box, left-hand side. Our right. Sorry, our left. Their right-hand side. Anthony, left-footed. Goes to shoot. Falls over. Chelsea clear the ball away. Enzo goes up with the centre-back. Can't win it. Ball comes out left-hand side here. Madueke's there. He goes inside Madueke. James comes out to meet him. He can't. Isco tries to hold the ball up. Palmer nicks it off of him and goes beyond two players. No, Palmer's just kicked the ball away. Going to get booked now by the referee because he kicked the ball away, Palmer. Cole Palmer has got a strand of hair like this, right? It's like a Clark Kent curl, right? And he keeps falling down. And he keeps doing this, Palmer. Every time he keeps doing this. He is booting the ball away, Palmer. He had the ump. But Jackson, this is such... Honestly, Jackson and Sancho, they all gamble Betis and go across halfway to go and shut the ball down. And Jackson's in. And his touch is so bad. It is so bad. He's down, Jackson, anyway. But his touch is so heavy and it's so bad. Honestly. And he knows it. He's screaming at himself before the keeper comes out and collects it. He's actually down inside the penalty box, Jackson. He's limping. Is he coming off? Referee's told him he got to walk off behind the goal. Anyway, Cole Palmer booked. But so Enzo Maresca is saying to him, just calm down. Dewsbury Hall's coming on. Who's he coming on for? Jackson. So Jackson's off. Dewsbury Hall's on. I'm pleased with Dewsbury Hall because he's featured heavily in this competition. And he's a good player. I don't want to sound horrible when I say this. I don't think he's standard. You know what I mean? But the guy, honestly, the bloke gives his all. And I think if he gets a run of games, I think he'll be all right. But now we're looking at Real Betis fans doing this. Sit in the stadium doing this. All we saw was them flying their flags, singing, and just jumping about and dancing. That's all you saw between every single highlight of the game. Every time the game stopped, let's go to the fans of Betis doing all this. Now they're sitting there all quiet. I love it. I love it. Anyway, they take a long ball forward, Chelsea, and Madueke's chased the fullback inside the pitch, inside the centre circle, giving away a free kick. Anyway, free kick to Betis, centre circle, taken to left-hand side. Left back position. It comes to Isco. One more to the fullback who gives the ball straight to Dewsbury Hall. First touch for him. And he gives it away. But yeah, unlucky. He didn't know. He didn't get a shout that somebody was there. Anyway, they play a ball forward to the centre forward. He claims it that he's been fouled by Colwill. Then he runs into the back of Colwill to stand there. Lo Celso plays for them. The ex-Tottenham bloke who left them to win trophies. I can't believe Tottenham won a trophy. Yeah, Cole had him, to be fair. Chelsea play out from the back to Chalobah, being pressed by Isco. Chalobah, back to the goalkeeper, launch it, and he does. Well done. Cole Palmer can't get there. They win first header. Casido won. Well done, Casido. Brilliant. Against the taller midfielder. And Enzo just spun one of their midfielders. He's away, Enzo Fernandez. Wide left is Sancho. Halfway inside their half, driving forward, Sancho. Sancho holds it up, goes beyond him, back to Enzo. Casido. Reece James comes inside. Casido ignores him. Drives out to the left, has to go back and goes back to the goalkeeper. Well done, Casido. Jorgensen outside his penalty box, collects it, get it away. He falls over, but he launches it high, so nobody. Centre-back chests it, brings it down. Palmer's playing up front now. Bartra back to the goalkeeper. Adrian plays it out to left side centre-back. He drives forward, up to the halfway line. Reece James comes across, beats the defender to it. Madueke collects it, back to James. Flick ball over the top to Dewsbury Hall. Feints, well done. He beaten one of the defenders. Dewsbury Hall drives forward. Plays it out to Sancho. Sancho holds the ball up. Sancho! Jadon Sancho! Come on! He puts it in the top corner, Jadon Sancho. Right, he's on the left side of the penalty box. He comes inside and does what he does. And he brings it onto his right foot. And he puts the ball into the top corner. Brilliant. Sign him up. Forget what I was saying at half time. Sign him up. The trophy is ours. We've created history, people. Come on. Chelsea's big players have turned up, and all the Chelsea subs and the Chelsea players are over on the far corner flag. When Sancho scored, he scored. He just ran towards the corner flag, took his top off, just did that. Dewsbury Hall, brilliant. He feinted in the midfield and beat a midfielder, sold him up and flicked it out to Sancho. To be fair, he's just outside the 6-yard box, wide of it, and he takes the first touch. He takes a touch, left-footed, onto his right foot, makes one little step to his right, and he curls it into the far corner. Literally the side netting. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And Chelsea have destroyed Betis in 20 minutes. Chelsea's big players have turned up. But when Sancho hit it, it was going in, and he scores. And as the Chelsea players are doing this, Sancho runs off to the corner and just does that with his top, like, just say, what? And now Sancho's listening to Chelsea fans. I'll take him. Sign him up. Is he 30 million? I'll have him. Honestly. Trophy's ours. It's got to be ours now. Honestly. He got booked for taking his top off, by the way. What a difference a half makes, right? Isco has been nowhere in 20 minutes. He's disappeared. But Betis will keep coming forward, to their credit. Their forward edge of our penalty box. Anthony's been shit. He's been nowhere. He's gone back to his midfielder. Flick it back out to Anthony. Edge of our penalty box. Right hand side. Right out on the byline. Sancho's fronting him up. He plays it square to Isco. Isco, dink ball over top, to be fair. And it's good. And then Jorgensen comes out and claims it off, and they're all claiming a handball, but well done, Jorgensen. He's come out. All the Betis doing this. Good ball from Isco, to be fair. The fullback brings it on his knee. James strong arms him, and then Jorgensen collects it. They're saying that James handballed it. He never touched it with his hand. Let me see. He didn't touch it with his hand. Anyway, the replay cuts, so we go back to Betis possession again. And they found Isco outside the penalty box, looking for an out ball. It goes beyond Casido. It goes one more to Anthony. Anthony, left-footed, shoots low down. Jorgensen near post, collects it. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Jorgensen rolls it out to Enzo Fernandez. He's approaching the halfway line, but he stops. Tries to play a ball inside. Dewsbury Hall collects it. Back to Casido. James, Dewsbury Hall, centre circle. He's got Enzo to his left and he finds him. He goes one more to Sancho. Get a goal, Dewsbury Hall. Come on, mate. 4 hours is gone. Anyway, Enzo and Fernandez and Sancho, little playing, little keep ball at the minute, right out on the byline, 20 yards from goal. And then Sancho goes back to Cucurella. Cucurella inside to Reece James, flicks it back to Chalobah. Chalobah turns away from the forward, but catches him on his ankle, the forward. Well, you got pink and blue hair, mate. You're like a twat. All the Betis fans are now disconsolate, bless them. Oh, you had your moment. Oh, never mind. Guiu's coming on. Palmer's going off. Cole Palmer's coming off. Brilliant from Palmer. Brilliant. Honestly, football's just like, you can't say anything because it just does you in. I said for 60 minutes, Palmer's been nowhere. I said chalk and cheese, him and Isco, chalk and cheese. And Palmer turns up and does what he does. 2 brilliant assists from absolutely nothing. And then the game's over. Anyway, Chelsea free kick, Reece James to Cucurella. Back to James under pressure. Flicks it back to Jorgensen. Jorgensen volleys it. Wide left to Enzo. Left back position. Loose first touch from him. But collects it. Gives it to Casido and plays a little good ball out. Back out to Enzo. Enzo over halfway. Flicks it out to Jadon Sancho. Goes down from a challenge from Anthony and put one on him. Referee spotted it. Free kick. Enzo got to lift the trophy. Oh, Reece James will, wouldn't he? But listen, people have played this competition down, right? But I said before, so Anthony with Enzo Fernandez has gone over saying something to Enzo. Enzo's got up and going mental. Casido's after him as well. And Jadon Sancho's trying to calm it all down. But as I was saying, right? So they're playing this trophy down, Conference League, right? But we create history by the first club to win everything, right? And I mean everything, because nobody else can be that shit to win this competition like we have been. Anyway, but think of Jose Mourinho's first season as manager. We won the League Cup. And he said at the time, to win a trophy, the first trophy, to win a trophy for a group of players, it gives you so much more belief. Anthony's Glover says something to Enzo. Oh, then Anthony put his head on Enzo Fernandez. Enzo sitting on the floor. Anthony went down and just like literally put his head on him and did that to him. They're still doing it. They're still doing it, the two of them. They hate each other. Argentinians and Brazilians hate each other, don't they? Absolutely hate each other. Don't spoil it, Enzo. Don't spoil it. Smash the like button, people. Come on. Now the Chelsea fans are singing. They're dancing. They're the ones celebrating. Come on. 20-minute spell in his second half has destroyed Betis. And it's literally been dictated by Cole Palmer. And that's what you get with somebody like that. Anyway, Betis keep coming forward. Over the top of Reece James. He's level the edge of his penalty box, right out on the byline, holding the ball up, plays it into Madueke to Chalobah. It's been brilliant for Chalobah. Great flick from Mark Guiu, trying to find Madueke. Yes, so Guiu come on for Cole Palmer, by the way. Madueke, well done working hard to this point. Gets the ball out of play for a Betis throw-in. Halfway inside of our half. Isco, still there, collects the ball, goes back to the fullback. Plays it back to the centre half, Bartra. He launches it out to the left-hand side, to our right-hand side. And they collect it right on the byline. Good first touch. Cross comes in, near post. Centre forward can't get there. Cucurella tries to clear it. Anthony closes him down. Isco collects it. Trying to flick it out, but Cucurella's there to claim it. And he does. And he finds Jadon Sancho, who drives up to halfway inside of our half, right out on the left-hand side. Enzo goes beyond him. Goes inside to Casido. Casido back out to Enzo Fernandez on the left-hand side. Dewsbury Hall's on the overlap. Enzo flicks it inside to Casido. Casido shoots. Casido scores! Moises Casino scores and puts the game to bed. Done. All over. That's 4-1. Come on. Brilliant from Chelsea. Come on. Brilliant from us. Enzo Fernandez. He flicks the ball inside to Moises Casino, who steps up to it, edge of the penalty box, and he drills it near post. Grass cutter. The goalkeeper can't get there. And Betis fans are beside themselves. Chelsea fans are... Come on, man. Who would have thought? But once again, I just want to say this to everyone listening, everybody watching this. We all said the same thing about picking your best team in a final. But what we do have to do is we have to give the manager credit for the substitutions that he made. Ball went out to Enzo Fernandez. He drives the edge of the penalty box. He flicks it back to Casino. One touch to set himself. He's literally inside the D outside the box and he drills it. He's about to get clumped by a challenge and he strikes it off the floor and he puts it bottom corner. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 4-1. 4-1. Honestly. There's me saying half-time, early goal would be nice, wouldn't it? And we didn't get one. Honestly. So, there is 5 minutes of added time. We're halfway through it. Betis have been destroyed. The last 25 minutes of this game, they've been absolutely destroyed. They got nothing. They can't cope. They got absolutely nothing. But Chelsea, to their credit, have played, and it's nothing to do with the inverted wing backs, nothing like that. It's just literally just... So Chelsea subs and staff are now celebrating with themselves, tossing, telling people to get up off the bench. Anyway, Betis keep coming forward. Play it out to the left-hand side, just side of our half, sorry. They go backwards to come forward. Ball over the top of Reece James. He flicks it back inside to Casino. Back to James. Dewsbury Hall's not going to get there. Betis play it around the corner. They're coming forward. Bartra shoots over the bar. Yeah, over the bar from about 25 yards. Betis fans are sitting there doing this. Shell-shocked. Absolutely shell-shocked. I do feel for them because they're the underdogs. They've come in 1 goal up, cruising at half-time. Let's be honest, they were cruising. They made it easy. We made it easy for them in that opening half and maybe the first 10 minutes of the second half. But we stepped up, I have to say. It was shocking, but we have stepped up. Anyway, goal kick, headed back inside of our half, top of the centre circle. Isco collects it. Great first touch. Plays it out left-hand side. Betis come forward. Got an overlap. Madueke comes back in. Shoulder challenge. Wins the ball. Reece James. Madueke goes over. Betis still kick the ball over. It's not a free kick. It's not a free kick. Sorry. What happened was James went over and then referee's given a free kick. So the fullback has tried to play a crossing and he's played a cross straight into the face of Trevor Chalobah. And Trevor Chalobah has just kicked off like, he's got, what are you fucking doing? What are you doing? Like, the fullback's like that. He's got booked for it. Anyway, yeah, you're right. 24 goals. 24 goals? 24 second half goals in this tournament, yeah. Honestly, the last 25 minutes have blown them away. Absolutely blown them away. Anyway. So Chelsea substitutes are all there, waiting to go out on pitch and celebrate. Brady Shelley, Jackson, Neto. Anyway, that's the 5 gone. Blow up, referee. The blow up. And with that, they do. And Chelsea subs spraying the water in the air, run onto the pitch. Pellegrini and Enzo Fernandez shake hands. Chelsea have created history. History makers. Chelsea Football Club, once again, are history makers, people. Real Betis, for 60 minutes of that game, 60 minutes, 65 minutes, not quite sure what it was, literally were comfortable in that game because Chelsea had done nothing. But Cole Palmer Cole Palmer literally come to life. Cole Palmer, with 2 moments of complete magic, collected the ball. Just first time, he collects the ball deep on the right-hand side, and he's got a defender with him, and he goes to go inside, goes to go outside, goes to inside, and the defender don't know where he's going to go. He literally doesn't know where he's going to go. And then Cole Palmer literally gets a bit of space, and he drives into 10 yards of space, and he stops about halfway inside their half on the right-hand side, and he comes on his left foot, and he looks, and he plays the perfect ball onto the penalty spot. And with that, Enzo Fernandez, brilliant from him, beyond Nicholas Jackson, makes a run between 2 defenders and heads the ball down to the near post to make it 1-1. And then Cole Palmer once again, absolutely brilliant from Cole Palmer. He's on the edge of the penalty box. He collects the ball about 10 yards from the byline, outside the penalty box on the right-hand side, right wing. And what he does, he holds the ball up and he's just feeling where the defender is. And what he does, he sort of just moves back a little bit. He takes the ball away and then he just sits there and you can see Cole Palmer does this. He puts his arm round and he feels where the defender is. And he literally does a drag back left-footed away and he's gone. And the defender can't get there. And Cole Palmer looks up and he plays the same right-footed cross he played the other day where Neto put it over the bar against Forest. But this time, Nicholas Jackson's there, attacking instinct, near post, heads it down near post and makes it 2-1. And those 2 goals in 5 minutes or 8 minutes, whatever it was, has just killed Betis. And we go on to score 2 more brilliant goals. Jadon Sancho, brilliant, collects the ball outside the 6-yard box, at the left-hand corner of the penalty box, back on his right foot, curls it into the side netting to make it 3. And right at the end, Moises Caicedo wins the ball, flicks it out to Enzo Fernandez. He drives left-hand side, and he literally sees Moises Caicedo coming onto it. He flicks it onto the right-hand side. Caicedo into the D of the penalty box. He knows he's about to get clattered by the centre-half, and he strikes it, takes off the floor, and he strikes it, and it goes literally near post again to make it 4. All the Chelsea players, the staff, players that have been injured, that are not available for the game, are all out there celebrating. And literally, they're celebrating. And this is massive for the football club, I have to say. It's absolutely massive because what it is, it's a trophy for this group of players. Jose Mourinho spoke about it being how the League Cup was like it was almost as if like, what am I trying to say? Not redemption. I'm trying to say justification for what they're trying to say. Look, you do this, you'll be successful. You know, we can do this. And the players now have belief. People talk about the Conference League. Who cares? We've created history and become the first team to win everything there is to win as a club. Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, Club World Cup, Champions League twice, Europa League twice, Conference League. Let's face it, your Arsenals, your Man Cities, Liverpools won't be that shit enough to go in this competition, which doesn't disrespect it, but I'm just, you know what I mean? So we have become the first club that's won absolutely everything there is to win, all 3 European trophies, and we've done it because we turned up in 25 minutes of that half, and all the players with the fans, all singing, all dancing, all jumping about, all the fans are singing as well. This is brilliant. And you see unfortunately, the Betis players are crying. They had it in their hands, and Chelsea dismantled them. Absolutely dismantled them. Cole Palmer, honestly, you could not see a more chalk and cheese performance from Isco in that first 60 minutes, 65 minutes. It was brilliant, Isco. Absolutely brilliant for Betis. He ran the show. He was everywhere, picking up balls. You're thinking, why is he on the right? He's on the left-hand side. Where is he? And then Cole Palmer stepped up. And I actually said, look back at the stream, Palmer's nowhere. Chalk and cheese. Enzo Maresca's doing this now as well. All the fans, everybody else. What a couple of days. What a week for this team. What a week for this football club. Or shall we say 5 days. Betis players, they're all crying. Anthony's crying. They're all crying. Bowley's on the pitch, applauding. He's lost some weight, hasn't he? He's on the pitch with the players as well and the staff. And that Egg Barley's there as and all probably. But Jackson's there with the fans. He's got himself he's got his flag. Fair play to Chelsea players. They've gone over to the main away end behind the goal, celebrating with those. And there's Chelsea fans on the other side, on this little corner section, on the side. They've gone over to them doing the same thing to them. So fair play. Let's read some of your comments. Oh, dearie me. So, I'm really sorry, guys. I've not read none of them. Apologies. So, Cindy, thanks for stream. Dafford, you're welcome. Michael Green, City, best commentary per usual. Going to look at the World Cup games, USA. Club World Cup, I will be, yes. Dave, great comeback, great commentary. Thank you. Michael Green, yes, champions. Messi, 3-2-4-1 shots goal and now European Cup. Terry, we've scored 24 goals today already. A record beats that sorry Euro game last week. Terry, don't know. Michael, I think Chelsea's the most goals scored in this tournament. We've said, come on, full time. Cream always rise to the top, says Dafford. Bono Muzo says kiss. David Vincent, the difference when James gets on. Dave, Maresca needs to learn from this and not feel the weaker team again. Michael, would be $500,000 on top parade on the King's Road. You've now got the winning mentality. Sergio, champione, ole, ole, ole. Anthony and Sancho hugging and arranging an Uber to Manchester, says Terry. Do you know what I said at half time? I was not sure about Sancho. I don't think he's done enough. Sign him up. My wife says that we're very we're I can't think what she says, what word it is, begins with C. It's not the 4-lettered one that starts with C and ends with T, but it's something else. Anyway, James is world class, says Dave. Jabruru Joe, how are you, mate? Jack Smith with his head, it went off his chest. Woodshell, it's been too long, too fucking long. It's sweet though. Finals and finals, silver is silver, and trophy's a trophy. Jane, was he right not to start with his strongest 11 or finish with his best one? I feel sorry for Gusto, says Michael. Need more space on the wall at the bridge. Feel sorry for Gusto too. Michael Gus can still be proud. Good, they need to buy his top strikers. Lap was warming up. Alonso, how are you, mate? We know who we are. We know who we are. Champions of Europe, we know who we are. King Woe's Court, how are you, mate? Thanks for your commentary. I really appreciate it, mate. History makers. Kirby 23. Man United fans are crying right now. Looks like United is the problem. So, unfortunately, the Betis fans, I mean, for them, I do feel for them. I know I was taking the piss out of them during the commentary, but I do feel for them because they got to a big European final, and I have to say, Chelsea just was shit for 60 minutes. They were shit, I have to say. It is, Martin, another European trophy shared, like the Champions League. But anyway, they were shit, Chelsea. And Betis, we gave them false confidence. But I know we all cussed him. We all said what we said about Maresca. Oh, there's a woman in the stadium. She's beside herself, bless her. For Betis and the players as well. But listen, Enzo Maresca's got to learn from it. I understand what he did to a point of view, because what he's done is he tried to give precedence to the players that have earned the right to be in the final competition. I understand that by the changes that he made, in the back four in particular. But what I will say is he made the changes and he done it. He done everything that we asked him to, and he did it. Phil X, thank you, mate. I really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you're a subscriber, by the way. So on pitch, they've got Reece James and Cole Palmer. Let's keep the stream going. The ChelsDaft pub is now open, everyone. Get yourself a drink at home. Join in. Cole Palmer's now talking as well. He's like, well, yeah, I just rolled him twice and, I created 2 assists. But listen, they say, I said it in commentary, they say the big players turn up in the big games. He didn't for an hour, Palmer. But when he did, my God, he changed the game. Michael, thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Really appreciate that. Really do. As I said, it's not a watch-along when you watch me. It's live match commentary. And I try to tell it and explain it. I never knew I could do this. I never knew that I'd love doing this, but I love doing this commentary. I really, really do, because I played football to a good standard. I could read the game. Start off as centre forward, centre back, went into midfield. I could read the game. I could play a pass. I could see it. And when I do the commentary, I can see what's going on in the game. And I try to describe it, but to try and add to it as well. Like, I never dreamed of doing this sort of stuff, the commentary and that. And I appreciate every single one of you for sticking with me and doing this and paying attention. Tune in, sorry. All of you. I love you all, every single one of you for being here and doing it. I really, really do. Alonso, family's great. Thank you, mate. And just if you missed it earlier on. So yesterday and today, I was at Chestnut Whatever Ventures, stayed overnight because we started off my little boy's birthday celebrations for this Saturday. Because if you remember, our last European trophy was in 2021, won the Champions League. We won the Champions League in 2021. It was on May the 29th in Porto. We beat Man City, and that was a Saturday. Literally went out for drinks with my mates after, when I stopped crying on YouTube. And then at 6 o'clock on the Sunday, the day after the Champions League final, my wife went into labour and my little boy was born on the 31st of May at 4 o'clock in the morning. So this Saturday is my little boy's 4th birthday. So tomorrow is 4 years since we won the Champions League. Lewis, thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Drinks on you. Will be. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm going to keep this stream going. I'm going to keep the the chat going. You can stay as long as you want. I'll probably go for another hour or so because the bar is well and truly open now. I might have to go for a wee in a minute. But so Chelsea players are sort of line astern, and they're waiting for the Betis players to go forward and the officials. So I'm just going to pop away to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute. I am back. History makers, come on. Phil X, Lewis, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Honestly, guys, I'd love to do this. I'd love to do it full time for a living. I really would. But I'm in a good job. I work hard. I work long hours. I need a waterfall graphic. Yeah, imagine it. Or an outside camera. Jane, let's have a look at some of these more of these comments. Sorry, guys. Let's go along. So let's see what else has been put on here. King Bros Court, thanks for the awesome commentary, Chelsea History Makers. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, Martin, another one. We said that earlier. Sergio, thank you, Daft. Have a good one. Thank you, mate. Lewis did say before we put that fantastic thing up, London is blue and there's nothing they can say about it anymore. Alonso, top 4 on a trophy. We're completely set by top players and some we do better next season. City number 1, show them some love, hit like, subscribe. Thank you, mate. Michael, appreciate you doing that. Yeah, we're all good. Palmer, man of the match. Lewis, again, what you said, drinks for me, brilliant stream. Thank you so much. Pellegrini, death warmed up. I thought, if you put Pellegrini and David Moyes next to each other, you'll be like, Christ, was it old people's home? Is it someone's nan's turned up? Anyway, he's gone through and Betis players now go through and Chelsea players are applauding them. Lavia's not exactly a full kit wanker, but he's got his shirt on. Anyway, let's have a look at some more of this. Oh, sweet drink opens up, says Woodshedder. Jane, remember it well. Up the Chelsea, says Lewis Giroujo. Said that Woodshedder classmate, good on you. Jane, thanks to everyone here. It's a great community you've built up on here. I don't have to TV, so I love this. You don't have a TV, Jane? I never knew that. I never really knew that, Jane. Oh, my word. I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased that you tune in, Jane. I really am. And I'm really pleased that you find that it helps and you get a feel for it. So thank you so much. Leon, we are the champions, he says. Well done. Alonso, it's funny also, the women won a domestic treble. We won the Champions League. And this season they win another domestic treble. We hope the Conference League. Bring on more trebles. Dale, I think you're right. We still need a spine. You said Alonso Woodshed. Love you, anyway, mate. Appreciate you a lot. Found you in 2023. Don't know how I wasn't already a member. Oops, mate. No, Lewis, mate. Don't be what. Thank you so much. Leon in Barbados. Look at this. We are going to drink rum all afternoon and all night. It's a very sunny and blue day in Barbados. Look at that. Is it spice rum? Go on, Leon. Have a great time, mate. Giuseppe, who was there, by the way, at the Four Members Cup final. London is blue. I think Mudrik's there at the stadium. So don't forget, we've got Esteval Willian coming in. And that's what it is. By the way, I remembered what my wife said to me. Football fans are fickle. 1 minute you say something, next minute you say something else. And she's spot on, because at half-time, I was saying, I was saying, Jadon Sancho, I'm not really sure. What I will say, right, I said it to you at half-time, I wanted our wingers to take people on. When Jadon Sancho did that, he literally went after him, took them on. So Chelsea players, by the way, let's go back to live stream commentary. So Chelsea players now getting their medals. Enzo Maresca was first. Casido, then Gusto, Sanchez, Jackson, Neto. Jackson's got his flag on. George, important contribution, George. And Nkunku, Achampong, Jorgensen, Dewsbury Hall. The new signing, can't remember his name. Mark Guiu, got a Spanish flag around him. Bergstrom, Tosin, Cole Palmer gets his medal and his Player of the Match award. Madueke, Cucurella, what a year he's had. Cucurella, my word. Trevor Chalobah, brilliant today. Chalobah, outstanding. Colwill, made a difference. Jadon Sancho, great difference. Enzo Fernandez, first trophy with Chelsea. And finally, Reece James. With the armband, a word from the UEFA president, comes over with a trophy, Reece James. So all the players lined up as you normally see, 2 levels. Reece James walks out the trophy in front of them. Enzo's got his flag on. Reece James at the front. Go on, there you go. And Chelsea win the trophy. When players turn their shirt around with their name on it, Buddy Shield's done that. What have you done that for? Daily CFC Focus. You got the new kit. I got a couple of... I know. I got to put it in a frame, though. I always have the new kit. Always. Always. But, so, Jane, back to what you were saying. I live in a small Spanish village and have no TV by choice, but I do miss watching. Fair play. Michael, in my opinion has changed. We need a top-class strike. This team is growing together like a team 20 years ago. Mark Weir can hopefully break out next season, says Lewis. James, captain leader. Honestly, was that the best second half ever? I think it's the best, well, let's just say this, I don't know, you know. Would you take that 25 minutes of that Conference League final over the last 10 minutes of the Champions League final and then extra time and penalties in Munich? I'm not so sure, you know. But what I will say, right, is you can imagine Daily CFC Focus, no plug-in, no kits, mate. I'll throw you off this stream. Come on. Be fair. This is a good community here, mate. I'm not trying to flog your stuff on my stream. Come on, Daily CFC Focus, man. Come on. I got that from the club shop, by the way. And it's a kids extra large. Jabruru Joe, here he is. And here I was thinking the only silver win this year was in Daft's hair. Cheeky bastard. Yeah, the 4-1 Europa League against Arsenal was good, wasn't it? And who'd have thought this, right? Who'd have thought this? That we're saying, right, that the Arsenal. I mean, my God, Tottenham won a trophy this year. We've won one. Tottenham's won one. Cucurella, look at that. Cucurella over to the Chelsea players. They're all running over to the Chelsea fans now. James takes it with the fans. James gives it all this to the Chelsea fans as well. This is huge. This is absolutely huge for this group of players and the manager. And listen, I've been in a bit of turmoil over the course of the season. If you look back at all my videos on my channel, I was saying he's a yes man. He's been brought in because he's a yes man with the owners, blah, blah. I still wanted Pochettino to stay. If you look back in the summer last year, I said I wanted Pochettino to stay. He was doing great. We all know why he left, because he wanted experienced players. Was told no chance. You're not having experienced players at all. So that's why he got the ump and he fucked off. Beginning of the period, I was saying he's a yes man. Then I changed, because that's what we all do, because we're fickle. I said, this guy's great. Leading up to the fact we were second behind Liverpool. Then it all started going wrong, and I was giving him chances. And then I just literally just tore into the guy. I have to say, I tore into Maresca because, and I still believe this, we are a one-trick pony. I think today was different because today what we did today was that we forced the game. We played at pace, and that was it. That's what changed the game. But Cole Palmer changed the game. But yeah, so I was up and down all season. But this right now is absolutely huge for the fans. It's huge for the football club. It's huge for the ownership, by the way. Look, Reece James is taking Maresca out to the Chelsea fans. He's grabbed him round his waist, Reece James, and he's forcibly taken him in front of the Chelsea fans. And Maresca's doing all this for the fans. He's giving all this to the fans. Fair play to him. I'll give him that. But half-time, it was different, wasn't it? We are a fickle bunch. We are a fickle bunch. But I did say this. We called him out at half-time and said, what are you doing? But what we also said was, and what I said was, and always remember, he made the changes in the second half when he had to. He made the changes and forced the result. So, but Cole Palmer, nothing for 65 minutes, turned up, and then that was it. So here we go. Alonso, yeah, you said the Europa League 4-1 against Arsenal was better. Giroud, what did Arsenal win this year? Nothing. We've not just won one, we've won every trophy possible for us to win. No one had ever done it. You aim for history. Exactly, Alonso. What I was saying was, Alonso, is that literally, so people called us all out for this, but Liverpool, City, Arsenal won't be in the Europa Conference League, will they? They'll have a major drop-off. They're not going to be in it. But the thing is, we've won it all. We're the first team to have won it all. The first football club to win everything there is to win as a football club, from Premier Leagues, FA Cups, League Cups, Club World Cups, Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. So, you know. So I think, am I right in thinking that with us winning this competition and already qualifying for the Champions League, doesn't it open up for 8th place in the Premier League to go into the Conference League? That's what it means though, right? So 8th place in the Premier League now. The Premier League table. The Champions League is Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Newcastle and Tottenham. Europa League is Villa and Forest and Brighton. I think Brighton are now in the Conference League, right? Anyway, brilliant from Chelsea. Brilliant 25 minutes. Destroyed Betis. Destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed them. But come on, man. Come on. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, dearie me. Here we go. Let's keep reading the comments. Gianpero, we need the first team players on the pitch when it matters. Giroud only still is sus. Blue Days hits Michael. Jabiru Joe, you're not supposed to win it from bottom to top, not the other way around. Cheers for another season. Killer watch along. Thank you, mate. It's not a watch along, Terry. It's commentary. Forest to Conference. Well, I think Forest. Well, it might be Forest and Brighton then. No, who's in the Europa League? It would be us for winning the competition, but we're in Champions League. What are 5 days for us? 4 days for us. So here's the next thing, right? Club World Cup. Transfer window's open for a short period of time before that starts. And teams want to get players in to play in that competition. So, oh yeah, Palace are in, aren't they? Palace are in. Yeah, that's right. But anyway, at half time, we were disconsolate, annoyed. I was talking about early second goal. Early goal, second half is what I was saying. Didn't happen. But then Cole Palmer, twice. First, Palmer, first for, who got the first goal? Enzo Fernandez. Brilliant, Enzo. By the way, what do you think, guys, what do you think of Enzo Fernandez? Last sort of couple of weeks. Enzo's performances. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. He's been real consistent, Enzo Fernandez, if you ask me. He's led when he had to lead. And he's popped up with some really important goals, some good goals as well, Enzo Fernandez. So in the stream, I've got 45 people watching still. 66 likes. If you've not hit the like button, then smash it for me. But put in chat where you're watching from, so I know where you all are. I know, where is he? Where's he gone? I know that Leon is over in Barbados on his rum right now. Have a double. Make sure you do. On me. Yeah, Felix, you're right, mate. He has stepped up when it matters. He has done, Enzo. But the relationship you got with Enzo and Reece James, you can see it there as well. But I just think, literally, it's so weird. The more I think about it, realistically, right, I'm sitting there thinking, these last 4 days, what it's done for that team, that squad of players, the manager, the ownership, is like vindication, isn't it? Champions League qualification and a trophy. Not just any old trophy, but a European trophy. Doesn't matter what it says on it, but it's a European trophy. And we create history as the first club that's done it all 3 European trophies. So Daffy's over in East London. Giampero's over in Italy. Jane's in the Costa del Sol. I'm really taken aback by that, Jane. You've got a TV. I need to do more commentaries, don't I? Need to try to. So what? Referring back to my Cheshunt adventure this last couple of days. Sat in the bar, in the hotel bar in Cheshunt last night. Got myself an IPA, £8.75. I was like, you what? £8.75? So do you want my jacket as well? Disgraceful. Jabiru Joe, would you pay that? So Woodseller says Enzo's manned up this season. Alonso, European pedigree Roman is gone, but we keep winning against us. The sus ownership and bad spending will win again. So will they go out now and get experienced players, or does this have a detrimental effect again on the transfers that they think just keep doing what they're doing and buy youngsters again because they're just vindicating what they're doing? Gianpero, should we keep Sancho? 100%. Yeah, he's a brilliant player. He's only, is it 30 million? Excuse me, 30 million. So I'm looking at, so you now go back to the TNT coverage. So Steve Sidwell's there, ex-Chelsea, with Mikel Antonio from West Ham. By the way, Joe Cole's on the pitch. Bless him. With Dewsbury Hall. I'm pleased with Dewsbury Hall, mate. He actually came and had a good assist, Dewsbury Hall, to Jadon Sancho. No. Was it to the end? I can't remember. Joe Cole's one of us, isn't he? I know he's at West Ham, but he's one of us. He always was. Like Merson. Merson was the Arsenal, but he's always Chelsea. I'm really pleased with Dewsbury Hall because he is a good player. He's a good player, but I don't think he's like. But he's just a confidence player. Every player's confidence, though, right? You might be hard as nails, but your confidence. You don't play games. It's your confidence and stuff like that. But I'm so pleased he come on and a little bit of an impact. Anyway, let's read more comments. Clinton, how are you, mate? Good to see you in. Long time no speak. Sorry, CD, I watched the game at my mate's house. Shocking. I hope you listen to me. Just got in. I'm in Hitchin, Hertfordshire. There you go. Hitchin. Jabiru Joe, after today's performance, I've put 10k on Chelsea to win the Club World Cup. 10k. Lewis, Witherspoons, £2 for a bottle of cider. Oh yeah, I know. Honestly, you can't beat the spoons. Phil X, bring me a real striker. Who do you want, Phil? Let me know. Who do you want? Would shout out, I should have got more beer for tonight. There you go, Jem Perry. You're the same as me, mate. Dewsbury all deserves 10 minutes. Great assist for Sancho. That's it. It was Sancho's goal, wasn't it? It was Sancho's. But what you saw in the build-up for that goal for Sancho, the ball was sort of just inside the halfway line, inside their half, and it was bouncing. And the midfielder's come over to Dewsbury Hall, and he did a little feint, and midfielder bought it and went the wrong way, and Dewsbury Hall just went off with the ball and left him for dead. So fair play to Dewsbury Hall. He walked forward, he played a little ball out to Sancho, and Sancho did what he did. Alonso, let's talk about Club World Cup. Would we push to win it? I like our second one. Well, it's going to be hard. But, I mean, I'll take him. Phil says Osimhen or Gorkes. We're being linked with the bloke from Eintracht Frankfurt as well, aren't we? Liam Delap wants, he's talking to everyone and their mother, apparently. But Enzo Maresca's there. All the family's on the pitch as well now. And Enzo Maresca's going around and talking to different people. But this is really good to see, though, isn't it? When you see this, and you see all the players come on the pitch and their families come on the pitch after the presentation has been done. Oh, Dewsbury Hall's there with his missus and his mum, maybe. Oh, it's so good for him. It's so good for him, Dewsbury Hall. He's had a tough run, you know. Anyway, there's somebody there with the old school badge. The old lion sitting on top of the CFC. I like that from the 90s. Good. 80s, 90s time. Lewis, regarding the striker issue, I think we about to get to that, but the issue I have with this is why can't we get someone that shows consistency? Lots of players a decent one season. I'll still go for Gorkes or Osimhen. Alonso, CD, is this a successful season? Are expectations met? Lewis, can't spell bloody names. He's doing all right, mate, to be fair. I can't pronounce them normally. Alonso, this is the thing, though, isn't it? I've been saying all season long, I don't mean to be disrespectful when I say it, but I kept saying, if we don't win this competition, then it's shocking. It's disgrace. That's what I said. Betis turned up today. Good side, Betis. And, you know, but what I said at the beginning of the season, Alonso, if you remember, talking about the fact that I wanted Pochettino to stay, we finished sixth. And I said, we don't finish sixth. If we finish sixth or less, then what's the difference? What's the point? We got fourth. Results went for us, but we got fourth. We qualified for Champions League. We got ourselves a trophy. I still think that what we did in the League Cup, we beaten Newcastle at home in the Premier League, right? Oh, Reece James and Madueke are having There's other people, there's like obviously family, stuff like that. They're having the right bants on the pitch, which is funny. Anyway, what I was saying was we beat Newcastle in Premier League at home. 3 days later, went up north in the League Cup, and we were shocking. So I think, based on the fact the last 4 days, we qualified for Champions League. Qualified for Champions League. Just seeing the replays of the goals again. Cole Palmer. He collected on halfway, just over halfway, and the defender fronted him up. And he took him all the way to 5 yards outside the penalty box and then put the cross into Enzo. Oh, it was actual winger. The winger, he took the winger, the young winger that come on for the bloke that scored the goal for Betis went off, and a young winger come on. And Cole Palmer was up against him, but literally just fronted him up, turned him, fronted him up, and just took him forward. But great from Enzo. And then when we scored, Reece James was at oh, look at this. I didn't realise that. But when we scored, Reece James was doing this to all the players. Come on, we go again. Anyway, more comments. Yeah, it is a successful season. Yeah, it is. Daffy, someone please tell these owners no more shopping in Poundland. We want Arrods. I am crackers in Hastings. Lewis Arrods. I want Marks and Spencers. Daffy, yeah, mate. Hi, Ian. How are you, mate? This, though, nice, considering the trophy drought and disastrous past few seasons, will unfortunately lead to a continuation of the youth process. I wouldn't be shocked if an offerman doesn't come in. You might be right, mate, to be fair, because, as I said earlier, Hayim, or that is how you pronounce your name, hopefully, I've not done it any sort of, I haven't done it wrong, but this is literally like a vindication of what the owners are trying to do. And everybody else, they just keep doing what we're doing because we won a European trophy and we got in the Champions League. So it could go the other way. You know, Antonio Conte, look at him. He changed to go back free. He won the season with the players that weren't his. Arsenal backing didn't get it because they were like, we got the best out of the players you've already got. So it goes against you sometimes when you're successful. But when Jackson scored, oh, there's Joe Cole in the studio. Look, Joe Cole's jumping about and celebrating Joe Cole. With Steve Sidwell as well, to be fair. Oh, Sidwell's jumping about as well as Joe Cole. Oh, they spilled drink all over each other. Michael Antonio's just sitting there like that. Oh, no, somebody else has won it. Oh, dear. How is this Haaland? We ain't getting that, says Lewis. Jane, brilliant night. Thanks to everyone as always. Got to go. We're an hour ahead of UK. Good night, Jane. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon, Jane. I'll see you for Club World Cup, hopefully. Jabiru Joe, does your young fellow realise yet that his birthday present depends on Chelsea's European performance every year? So he's only had 2 presents in 4 years. And one, he was hours old. Lewis, could we win the treble next year? No. Gianpero, Conte's going to go to Juventus next year. Dafford, I bet Cundy's going mental. Dunstan, how are you, mate? You're back in. How are you? Chelsea is indeed a big club. Cole Palmer Farms, they're showing some tweets on the screen. One of them's like, Cole Palmer's ridiculous, isn't he? I'm not even looking at social media. My mates are mentioning all that sort of stuff, but, you know, Joe Cole's one of us. He was, yeah, 100%. 100%. Let's look at some of the messages that I've got. So at half time, my best mate messages, absolute shit show defence at the moment. Gusto and Badiashile in particular. Keeper's making me nervous. He's shit on the ball. Reece James brought stability, Cole assists when we needed them the most. So pleased for Sakino, he deserved that. Brilliant second half. By the way, I thought Fernandes was outstanding. So pretty much we all said the same sort of thing. Shit show first half, defensively, kept getting the ball away. And what I will say, I've only just thinking about it now, second half, hardly gave the ball away. First half, shocking the whole time. Second half, hardly. Chelsea fans are still in the stadium. Chelsea players are still out there with their families. Everybody's still out there celebrating. But Steve Sidwell, he's played for a few teams. Oh, they're bringing Enzo Maresca over. I can't tell you what he's going to say because I can't have the sound on. But yeah, Maresca's coming over. I love the fact that Reece James grabbed him round his waist and just pushed him forward to go and literally to go on and go and see the Chelsea fans. So Enzo's there. Chelsea champions again. Arsenal. Can you hear us, Arsenal? Honestly. Oh, dearie me. The thing is now, what we have to do, I mean, do you honestly believe we're gonna put in a level of performance in the Club World Cup? Phil, do you reckon we will? I mean, we've got potential to do so. We can beat anybody on our day when we turn up. When Cole Palmer does that, we can beat anybody on our day. So who says we couldn't win it? But what I will say is, for me, we have to turn up Champions League next season. Have to. We have to qualify for the next stage. We have to. Tottenham are going to just turn up and be like and get the wooden spoon. We have to qualify. Have to. I don't know what he's saying, Enzo Maresca. I really don't know what he's saying. Somebody put it in chat. I've still got 30 people watching. We'll do another 20 minutes or so to about 11 o'clock the UK time. Then we'll stop it. But, yeah, exactly, Alonso. Lewis is on a vision. Fair play, Lewis. You can do what you want, mate. You carry on. We're going to win everything. Dunstan, your daughter's named after Chelsea FC. Dunstan. Fair play to you, mate. I like the name Chelsea for a girl. My wife wouldn't have it. But we'd never go in a boy anyway. But honestly, Real Betis must be in that changing room thinking, what happened there? What happened there last 25 minutes? What happened? But literally, Chelsea players are still out there. Still there. Still celebrating with the families. With the fans as well, by the way. Still there. And the fans still in there. I think a few might have gone, but there's a fair few still in there. It's so good to see. It really is. For this group to get this trophy, and for Enzo Maresca, by the way, Championship trophy last year, qualified top 4, got himself into the European trophy. Fantastic for him. So, but the thing is, we've got to kick on, haven't we? We must kick on. We have to. These guys are lovely, these are, I have to say. The 4 in the fridge are gone. Turn the fridge off. The fan's still here, still going. All good. Who's staying with me, by the way? 29 of you are. There's another one here. Oh, dearie me. Sancho's going to have fun with Anthony back at United. Would you keep him or not? Would you keep Sancho? The thing is, right, I kept saying it. I've said it already, but I keep saying it. I want wingers to take people on. All I want, just take your man on. One-on-one, take him on and beat him. Cole Palmer done it twice. Madueke struggled to do it really. Neto not really either, that game. But you've literally got Jadon Sancho come on and straight away. But he come on with a swagger, Sancho. He's almost like I was in the Champions League final last year. Like, I should be above this, which is great. Good mentality to have. He should be, so make sure you are. And then, but he just took players on straight away, took them on. But take his goal, as he did, honestly. So, Enzo's still there talking to the TNT Sports team. But honestly, 25 minutes of football, destroyed Betis. Absolutely destroyed Betis. Can I just say, when you sign up to YouTube, you've got the opportunity to choose your screen name, right? And sometimes a name pops up and you think, I really, really hope you are a farmer. Farming made easy. How are you, mate? Win from Kenyan GNT and our lovely African players. Fair play. Big up the 400 fridge one on the desk. Oh, there's 400 there, mate. But, oh dear, farming, good on the farmers. Anyway, hi, Ian, how are you, mate? No Isco, no Betis, exactly. So Phil would keep Sancho if it agrees to lower wages, 25 million for steal. It is, yeah. Oh dear, Enzo Maresca. So when Reece James pushed him forward, he did this. He was doing this. And then did that to the fans. But yeah, also Fofana, they've all got some of them got their shirts turned around with their badge, their name, their number on the front. Why do that? Oh dear. Anyway, yeah, right. No Isco. Isco dominated the game, 65 minutes, man of the match, dictating the game, brilliant player, and then Palmer stepped up. If you look back on the stream, I said chalk and cheese. Palmer's nowhere. Isco dominating, and then it turned like that. On an instant, just turned. Big players. Roy Keane says it. I didn't like him as a player, but I like watching Roy Keane on the Overlap, that Overlap YouTube channel where they sit and discuss football. He's hilarious, Roy Keane. But he turns around and says, big players turn up in big games. That's what they do. And Cole Palmer did exactly that. And within a 5 to 8, I'm not sure what times the goals were again, but on a 5 to 8 minute spell, Cole Palmer changed the game with 2 moments of just inspiration from absolutely nothing. 2 brilliant assists, literally on the head. Enzo Maresca, first time of asking. On the head of Nicholas Jackson, second time of asking. All I had to do was just connect with it. Connect with it, ease it down the bottom, the near post. Done. Simple. Okay, hi. Sancho's quality, no doubt. Just that consistency. Many games he just wanders about and gets lost. I think that's quite a few wingers, though, isn't it? Really, if you're honest. Did Cardoso? I think Cardoso came on, Lewis. Whatever his name is, the American. Johnson says you need to keep Sancho as a confident player. What a game, though. Honestly, what a game. 65 minutes, nonsense. Then Sancho back from the bench, Giampero. You might be right, mate. You might be right. I honestly think there's wingers that are confidence players. They go one-on-one with their defender. If they beat them first time of asking, like, right, I got him in my pocket. If they try it, it doesn't come off. They're like, oh, no. No. That's not to Madueke. But to be fair, Madueke stayed on the pitch and he worked hard. I make scoring a goal sound easy. Well, it's right place, right time, but also having the quality that comes in the box. How many times we lack the quality? How many times we get into the final third and we let the final ball or the final cross is awful, or someone's made the wrong run, it goes behind them. When they've gone near post, it goes back post. Somebody stays in the penalty spot and they drag it across the 6-yard box. It's all about having a connection, having an instinct, and that's it. But I mean, Enzo Fernandez for the first goal, late run, into the box, took 2 defenders with him, in between both of them, goal. Perfect ball from Cole Palmer, goal. And it's the fact that Isco had a shout for man of the match, to be fair, even though he lost. Because for over an hour, he was brilliant. He was absolutely everywhere, Isco. Picked up loose balls, popped up in the middle, on the right, on the left. Dictating the play, little flick balls inside. Couldn't live with him, Isco. And then Palmer stepped up. And that was the difference. So, and then obviously we didn't have Sancho and Casino with the 2 extra goals. But it's one of those games where you sit at half time going, Jesus Christ, I need a goal here. What are we doing? What we do? Playing ourselves in trouble, giving the ball away, time and time again in the first half, giving the Betis the option to hit us on the counter, play to their little strengths. Just showing Palmer again. Brilliant ball, Enzo. Bang, 1-0. Adrian beaten. Enzo, this is all Chelsea fans. Then Palmer turns the defender again. Ball in Jackson, bang, 2-1. Dewsbury Hall, Sancho, right-footed. One touch out, curls it into the corner, bang. Oh, dear. We're going to let it go in the summer. Top three. Alonso, Lewis, top three. I think Nkunku's gone. I think Badiashile, maybe. Don't know. And I think one of the goalkeepers, because don't forget we've got Kepa, we've got Jordi Petrovic due to come back. Still got 3 goalkeepers there. So I think one of those 2 goalkeepers. So I think you'll have Badiashile, Nkunku, one of the goalkeepers. There'll probably be double that going out, but we'll have to wait and see. But some Chelsea fans have left the stadium, but some will come down the front and they're still out there. Chelsea players and families still out there, which is great to see. Sanchez's got to go, says Lewis. So check your social media for Chelsea. Party's will go into the night, 100%. Adam, how are you, mate? This team reminds you of proper Chelsea. Gianpiero, and you, mate. An hour ahead of us in Italy. Have a great summer, mate, yourself. Hopefully join us for the Club World Cup. I try and do the commentaries if I can. Time-wise, hopefully it'll be all right. But Chelsea are European champions again, and the only team, the only club side to win everything there is. They're still there. Players and the families still there, just showing it now. Chelsea fans still there. Probably about a couple of thousand, maybe. James is still there. Who's he with? Yeah, Chelsea fans still in full voice. Okay, mate. Gianpiero, thanks for tuning in. I'll stand for 12 more minutes, people, till 11 o'clock UK time. Got work tomorrow, believe it or not. Brilliant, Dewsbury Hall. Brilliant for the 3rd goal. Just done Johnny for a kipper. Absolute kipper. Just sold him brilliant. Jadon Sancho, right-footed, curls it. Side netting, bang. Absolute brilliant. That was it, game over. All this to Chelsea fans. All this he was. Jadon Sancho. Oh, Reece James went straight to Enzo Maresca when he scored. That's so good to see, though, eh? Oh, Jadon Sancho's walking around with his phone in his hand. He's got a blue case on his phone. Any indication? Clutched at straws. Hashtag clutchedatstraws.com. Lewis, bit of a wild one. If Bradley goes, thoughts on Luke O'Neill? You reckon? See, I thought he used to play midfield for Sunderland. I swear he was a midfielder originally, and he stepped back in, didn't he? Denison, how are you, mate? Someone's put that Sancho goal was worth the entire fee we paid for him. You can tell how much Sancho wants to be here, sign him permanently. Sancho scores important goals, isn't it? Guy for the Champions League finals next season. Jadon Sancho changed the game. No, he didn't. 25 minutes is still changed the game. Cole Palmer changed the game. Anyway. But But Steve Sidwell there, I was surprised to see him giving it some. Celebrating what we scored. Yeah, Lewis, yeah, he is. I'm sure if you look back, I think O'Neill used to play as a centre midfielder for Sunderland. Like a ball-winning midfielder, I believe. And he stepped back into centre-back. I'm not sure. That might be my football manager database knowledge, maybe, from back in the day. But I can see Enzo Fernandez going around every single player, congratulating them all, which is real good. And Jorgensen, what a step up! What a thing for Jorgensen, by the way, in the final. Twice he stepped up, big hand to push the ball over the bar, and then second time, as the ball come in, big reach and push the ball away. Casido, that's our new contract with Chelsea, by the way, Casido. How do you rate Moises Casido right now? Moises Casido, world class. One of the best defensive midfielders there is. It's his goal. He picks the ball up halfway line, plays it out to the left-hand side, Enzo, gives it back to him, takes one touch, bang, done. Great goal, Casido. That makes it 4, and that's it, game over. Mask on, bleach blonde hair. What a player, Casido, honestly. And you think you think tonight, right? European trophy. You think the shit that we took, or the shit, the grief the players took, Enzo and him, £250 million signings, the two of them. How would Man City take those two? Do you think Arsenal would take those two? Do you think United would take those to the middle of midfield? Do you think Liverpool would? Yes, no, maybe. Everybody else would. Oh, there's a banner in the stadium. We've won it all. We've won it all. Come on, then. Come on. We have. We've actually won it all. We've won everything there is to win. Right, let's go to the toilet again. We're back to finish up in the next 10 minutes or so. Stay tuned. I'm back. I'm still here. 23 of you. How are you? Let me know who's in. All of you, put a comment in chat quickly so I can see who's still here. Shall we keep it going? Come on. It's a Wednesday. Anyway, so any more comments? There you go, Lewis. See, I knew I was right. Defensive midfielder. See? I think he filled in for Sunderland, I think. We got Sanchez coming in from Strasbourg. He's a player, says Terry. Because they're the best England this season. Daffod's still here. Woodshedd's still here. Woodshed, how are you, man? You good? Dunstan still here. You're good. Like I said, this stream's been going for 3 hours, 10 minutes. Keep going. Let's have a look. 1,000 views, which isn't too bad. Bearing in mind, I've only sort of done a couple of streams lately, not really a lot of videos. But I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. And obviously the very, very kind donations from Lewis in particular. And also from Phil as well. I really appreciate it. But Gladiator 2 coming out? My God. You're sipping your beer to prolong the crazy night. I can't remember what channel. Are you in the US or are you over here? I can't remember, to be fair. It's been a while, hasn't it? I might look at getting that StreamYard again where I can get people on. The next time. 20 people still here. The loyal supporters, thank you. Appreciate all of you for sticking with us anyway. What a night. What a night. Chelsea created history. What a night. What a night. Finland. Wowzers. Oh, dear. What are you thinking? Who do you reckon will sign? Who's your top 3 signings? Those that are still on. Steve Sidwell with Reece James. Reece James is over with Joe Cole. Mikel Antonio as well with Reece James. He's a player, Reece James, honestly. What a player. This is in Trinidad. How are you, ma'am? Over there. Long time. We had earlier. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, I was talking to Adrian. Leon was in Barbados. Adrian used to play Liverpool, right? Bin Dipper. By the way, I take that back. What happened in Liverpool the other day was disgusting, by the way. I hope they throw a book at that fucking arsehole did that to Liverpool fans. Driving through the street like he did. It was shocking to see. Absolutely shocking. And I stand with Liverpool fans with that, by the way. Anyone that was affected by that, I stand with them because that was disgusting what happened. Anyway. So Lewis says, I think Delap is 95%. I don't think he is, though. I don't think he is, mate. I think he's either United or even Newcastle. I'd love to see Bastoni, but it will never happen. Bastoni is defender. I like Osimhen, 09, and Diogo Costa. I mean, the thing is, it's going to go mental, though, isn't it? Kendra and Pazing. I think Paz will go out on loan. Strasbourg. I think it goes straight out. I think the only one that we signed that have a chance of first, I mean, youngsters that have a chance of first team next season is Esteval Willian, I think. Yeah, a friend of mine was up there as well. It was literally the same street 5 minutes before, Lewis. He was there 5 minutes before, and then that happened. But anyway, back to the coverage of the game. The players are gradually moving away. Fans are still there. Just watching a few fans, watching what's going on. Sanjo. I think you're right. They're just showing their goal again. Brilliant. Woodshire, somehow this win makes me want to keep the squad tight, let them grow together. Very critical who we sign. You're right. You are right. Very critical. But like I say, we they got to get it right. But it goes two ways, doesn't it? At the end of the day, it goes two ways because the ownership will either go, do you know what? Let's invest a little bit of experience going to the Champions League. No, we qualify for that. Got a European trophy. Let's just go a little bit more experience, maybe with a couple of players, 2 or 3. or they're going to turn around and go, "This is what we're doing." Because what we're doing right now is vindicated with a European trophy in Champions League football, and that's the problem that we got. But I really, really hope. I hope we get one or two experienced players in. I mean, I would love a De Bruyne on a free. I'd love De Bruyne on a free, but he's going to Napoli. Yeah, so the coverage now to BT Sport is still going. So TNT is still going. And they're focusing what I was saying, Isco. What he does in the game. 65 minutes, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, Isco. Couldn't get near him. Got to a point towards the end of the first half that Casino had to put one on him. Yeah. Yeah, no more Lukaku type stuff yet. I think they won't change the model. I think they'll just keep doing youngsters. I think. And that's the thing though. So, but what you will say about the age of this team, the age of this squad, is they could grow together, and this is going to help them. This will absolutely help them. The trophy, the belief, they can get over the line. They can be successful together. I don't think they will though, Daffyd. I don't think they'll break the wage budget at all. I don't think they will. Yeah, Strasbourg thing. It's that link up with Strasbourg, isn't it? That's the thing. That's what I think where Kennedy Pires will go. Strasbourg. The loan next season. What am I looking at now? On the chance Betis had to make it go 2-0 in the first half. Brought it back to the midfielder on the penalty spot. Brady Shield comes out to him, he blasts it over the bar, deflected off Brady Shield. But we made it so easy for Betis that first half, honestly. We were nowhere, were we? Really? So, but gradually the players are coming off. Families are coming off. Some of them are still there. But what a night. What a night, Chelsea fans. Chelsea create history by becoming the first club to win everything there is to win as a club side. 3 European trophies. 3. Champions League twice, Europa League twice, Club World Cup once. So, guys, I'm off as well. My stream's over. Thank you so much, guys. Every single one of you for watching, for contributing, for hitting that like button, for donating. Lewis, thank you, mate. Really appreciate that. And also, Phil, really, really appreciate your donations to the chat. What a night for Chelsea. What a night for all of us. We finished the season strong. Club World Cup coming up. Let's see what happens. So, anyway, thank you, guys. Really appreciate all of you. Have a great couple of weeks. See you for a Club World Cup. Maybe. See ya.